Mark it here. And just because I feel like I have not endured enough pain this year. Contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Oh shit, this doesn't need a nude mod, does it? Now that I think about it. Because, yeah, it's Funger 2. We're doing Funger 2. Let's see, general command remember, filter effects, switch tones, video file static effects, audio controls, options for streamer mode. It does. Does it need one? Because, like, it's on the list, so I don't think it's on Steam's, or not Steam, Twitch's, like, game list. So I don't know if there's gonna be any explicit, like, stuff here, like, bits-wise.
You never know.
I think I gotta just fucking risk it. Hi, Fenful.
Howdy.
Wang, why are you doing this? Call it a sick academic fascination. I can think of one particular one. Are you talking about, like, the weird, creepy uncle? Because that is one thing I do remember seeing. Let me check one thing real quick. Does fear and hunger to need censorship for Twitch? There is a censorship mod. The Fear and Hungers are not on the banned games. Oh wow, that violence fucking loud. Hello. We'll risk it for the biscuit, and if if something does pop up that is explicit, I can just pull the ripcord super quick. Because they have it on the Twitch list, I don't think it would have those problems. So we'll try it out real quick.
Good old question.
Oh right, this says character selection. There's more. Ex-soldier that looks like they're 12. They look like they're 13. What do you mean they're 18? Having fought in war since he was 13, ex-soldier excels at range combat, has great aim with most firearms, aka Hero Yui or what's his fuck from fucking Gundam 00?
Setsuna F Saye.
I think so, yeah.
I am Gundam.
I am always fighting in a war. I'm fighting right now. Occultist, age 18, focus on the crazy use of otherworldly powers. While not as strong with harmful and offensive skills, her abilities are no less impressive when used properly. The Good Doctor, 28. The doctor skills mainly focus on curing status ailments and analyzing possible weaknesses. Mechanic, adept at crafting her own makeshift weapons and traps. Along with the mechanic skill, she also understands more complex machinery. That's super interesting. I also like her fit. Yellow Mage. Oh. Contrary to other priests' belief, Yellow Mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Yellow Mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to fuel their own agenda. It's weird because, like, I saw some stuff about this, but for some reason, I thought this was a female character. But I guess I was wrong. Botanist. Covers a wide variety of plants and herbs. She could create mixtures with strong healing properties, or alternatively, she can make potent poisons in a wheelchair. Huh. Thug. Life as an underground boxing ring has taught the boxer how to deal with opponents barehanded. The boxer sells at CQC. Journalist. Having covered wars, coups d'etats, and other disasters, the journalist has picked up various skills that help her survive. Persuasion clearly not being the last on the list. I kind of want to go with the journalist, honestly. Because like I'm torn between that and the occultist, since she's like very plainly like the cover character. Karen. If it's a recommended name, then fucking yeah, sure, let's go for it. Easier mode, Funger mode, Masochism mode. That's supposed to be Masochism mode because it has the S&M. We'll go with Funger mode. By the way, for those wondering, this window is 320 by 240. Skip the character history. Oh, nah, I gotta fucking tool this character out. The soothing sound of the rail tracks, you're not used to such a peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce on what has led you to this point in life. You were always a curious child. Your elder siblings and your nanny had to keep you out of harm's way to the best of their abilities. Just a moment's lapse in their vigilance and you'd be running behind a corner for one of your many misadventures. Your parents were always busy. They had very little time for you and your brothers. Instead, you were mostly raised by Dahlia, the nursemaid, a tall woman in her 30s, originating from the Eastern Sanctuaries. Much like the Yellow Mage, yeah? In your memory, she was alright, but something always felt off. Your parents were fresh aristocrats from the Bremen Empire. Despite being highly thought of, they were outsiders among the nobles, for they had risen to power by their own means, and thus didn't have strong roots among the other blue bloods. This proved to be a problem when tensions with Bremen borders were rising, with difficult factions rising to prominence around the country. The situation looked bad for your family as you didn't have strong lineages to back you up. When the time came to throw someone at the wolves to please the general public, the Sauer family was the first to go. Certain populist factions were able to agitate the common people to start riots, and a huge mob headed towards your family manor. In a hurry, your parents gave you to Dahlia's safekeeping and told her to leave the country. They would look for you when things had settled down. Well, that's at least what Dahlia told you afterwards. You were still a bit young to remember properly, but you could have sworn that Dahlia never consulted your parents about your departure. Huh. In your memories, Dahlia just flat out kidnapped you. Whatever the case, you and Dahlia traveled to Jedatiah, the capital of the Eastern Sanctuaries, recently named Eastern Union after they joined forces with the Voronian Republic. Wow, there's a lot more history to this game than the first one. Who buddy? The culture shock was quite drastic. You'd never seen such poverty and such riches side by side in street view. All the unfamiliar sounds and scents from spice vendors that circled your automobile. Automobile? Well, we are in a train, so it's... When would be the earliest automobile, actually, since they're talking about cars? It was all too much for you as you're growing restless by the minute. What was that?
I don't remember. I remember seeing a documentary about it, but I forget, honestly.
It's all too much for you as you're growing restless by the minute. Dahlia struggled to contain you as you opened the car door and jumped out the moving vehicle. Persuade or hide? I think hiding would be useful here. You learned escape plan. Oh, that's a good skill to have, actually. You threaded through the crowds quickly and gracefully. All the years of playing tag with your brothers paid off. You shook off Dahlia with ease. However, once the evening came and you grew hungry, you weren't so certain about your plan anymore. Ah, that's how you know this is... That's how you know this is peak jank. The text is being clipped off. You heard Dahlia yell for you tirelessly even after all these hours. You decided to give yourself in and reveal your location. You were still just a child after all. What were you going to do instead? Dahlia tried to assure you that you had nothing to worry about. But once again, she gave you that off feeling. You didn't know what it was, but you seemed to have a sixth sense when it came to judging people's character and honesty. So you ended up living with Dahlia in a rather decent-looking building. She was cashing checks to maintain your lifestyle. Dahlia's version of the truth was that your parents were looking for you after you by sending money, but you had a feeling it was just ransom money Dahlia kept spending. It's really weird that we immediately jumped to the conclusion that we were kidnapped. But I guess since our character doesn't remember their parents talking to Dahlia, I guess that tracks. It wasn't all bad, though. Growing up in the Eastern Union gave you some perspective. The way the local authority oppressed the locals made you wary about those in power. In your teenage years, you started spending more time with various civil rights organizations that were active in Jedediah. During one of the weekly protests, the local army decided to make an example of your group. Without mercy, the armored officers pummeled brutally those in the first rows of the demonstration. This is tough because there is the choice that I want to make, and then there is Run Away, which I'm pretty sure gives us a move speed buff. But I don't know if time is a factor in this game. And just Compasaurus, I am in fact playing this game. Sorry for the delayed response. It's either get a gun, get some form of evasion, or... What would help those who are wounded give me? I think running away would probably be the smartest thing. Late 1800s to early 1900s when gasoline automobiles were more commercially available. So we would be safe to say that if this were to take place in contemporary Earth, this would be roughly the late 1800s. Let's say run away. You're able to push through the panicking masses that were trying to escape the narrow streets. You knew these alleyways well, and in no time you got back to your flat where you resided with Dahlia. Unfortunately, a foreigner like you stood out in the protests, and soon you had army officers at your doorway. With great force, they pushed you to the ground and knocked you out immediately. You woke up in a hospital. Interesting, I got nothing for running away there. Oh boy. There were people from Bremen Embassy waiting for you to wake up. Apparently the protests had gained some publicity and they noticed you on television. You explained your situation to them and they took you into custody. Soon you were already on a plane flight headed back to Bremen. That sounds like we were deported. You were returned to your mother and her new husband. The rioting mobs had burned down your family manor all those years ago, and your father had died during the unrest. You never heard of Dahlia again, but apparently she had indeed kidnapped you, and you were living off ransom money from your new stepfather that your new stepfather had barely been able to put together. Your sixth sense seemed to be working as intended. Wow, we were kidnapped. Holy shit. Your turbulent life left a mark on you. It had trouble staying still for too long. Instead of settling down properly, you became a journalist at a very young age. So I have to turn on something here. Hiya. The situation in Bremen seemed very suspicious to you. A mysterious person known as the Kaisar was appointed the Chancellor of the Bremen Empire without any prior involvement in country politics. He appeared seemingly out of nowhere and taken control of the whole country. Kaisar was Is it Kaisar or the Kaiser? Kaiser was partially responsible for what happened to your father, as it was him who had been riling up people against the nobility of the country. But it wasn't just that. You also got a major off vibe from this person. That's why you dug deep to uncover his past. Nothing seemed to make sense, though. There were connections between Kaiser and a so-called secret society called the New Gods. Oh boy! We're doing it again! But it sounded like a petty conspiracy theory the more you read into it. Still, your sixth sense was tingling. The New Gods were a group that had been talked about since the cruel ages of history. They were a typical secret society, controlling different nations from behind the curtain, puppeteering those seemingly in power. So, if I remember right, Funger 1, ending A, establishes the Cruel Age. So we are continuing off that, it sounds like. There were several people in modern global politics linked to this group. The more you investigated the subject, the more it started to look as if the group was behind the last two great wars that had ravaged the world. Something big was definitely brewing in Europe. When Kaiser occupied Prahevil, the capital of Bohemia, only to shortly after make a truce with the Eastern Union, that's when your alarm bells started to ring loud. Something was definitely off. You decided to take off and travel to Bohemia yourself. With this long trip ahead of you, how do you prepare for the trip? I guess food. Managed to find 2 dry meats and a moldy bread. Oh boy, moldy bread. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of the horrors that would berate you in Praheevil. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there's more to the dreams than mere logic would dictate. Skip the intro? Nah. I'm glad that they give you the skip options, honestly, because these games definitely do feel like a, something you're gonna repeat playing a lot. Lady, what are you doing?
I figured that you. I was thinking you might have gone with Marco,
Which one was Marco?
the punchy boy.
So I think.
Oh, the one where somebody did the fucking Dio sound effect for it. And I was tempted, but I kind of really like the journalist vibe because she was advertised as the survivalist, much like the Outlander, and I just kind of like journalists in general.
A good character is also the mechanic.
I was also looking at her. She had a really good look to her. You feel like someone was watching you while you slept. Curly-haired man. Excuse me. No answer. Alright, fucker. Excuse me. No answer. Weird. Also, yo, we have diagonals. The previous cabin is locked. Looking through the window, the cabin seems pitch black. Okay. Funger. This doesn't seem healthy. Aren't we supposed to have, like, luggage cabins?
Depends on what year it is. I
True.
assume.
Ooh, oil. Oh, wow, we're already getting items? Fuck that, let me go back. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Blurb. Were there any... Also, I am painfully slow. You'd figure being a journalist, you'd be fast. Ooh, small key.
What makes you say that?
In one of the backgrounds where it literally says we took part in a political, activist, like, riot and ran away. So I take it we're in, like, mid-1940s. I'm assuming late 1880s, personally, because they mentioned, like, cars and trains. I'm assuming earlier than later. Something feels off about these suitcases, man. This is almost a comical amount of suitcases, yeah. With the fucking blue butterfly. This place is not the train anymore.
Of course it is.
You. I have been looking for you everywhere. Just where did you think you ran off to? Do you understand the hurry you're in? I don't understand. The eyes of the janitor bulge out from his sockets as his expression intensifies. No one expects you to. You are a stupid fucking human after all. Ah, I see we're setting the tone real quick. Now get your ass back to the workbench. This is your last chance. Next time it's punish time. We have a tight deadline. If we don't make it, I'll have the next batch of cubes out for your out of your back skin. There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Hey, Festivore, do you think this needs a censorship mod? Workcrawl rips those eyes out of your pretty face. Use directional keys to assemble cubes.
Maybe.
I don't think that was a dong. It was like shrouded in purple. Like there was a what's it called? Like a thing over it. Girl in pink is trying to get your attention. I guess that's pink?
It is a very soft pink.
think you're going? Out of here, apparently. Ah, fucking... Oh, yeah. It's time for a censorship mod. Whoa! Man, that's bad. Let's put that back up. Yeah, spell sword. I think it's the same one I was looking at, but like if you vet it, sure, fucking go for it. I was sitting there like, it's on Twitch. It can't possibly be, bad like that. Then it's fucking dong. Fuck.
You'll be surprised to what it is on Twitch.
I should have known. Is this the one? This seems kind of, is this the same one as the other one? Because this seems like not as good as the other censorship patch that was in, Oh, this is the same one. Shit. What? No, give me that tab back. Let's see. History. Recently closed tabs. Is there another one, or... I guess it's run. I guess Dark Raccoon is the only one that did one, isn't it? For the record. Oh, more Spell Sword. I just thought there would be something that's like alongside the quality of the last one that we did, where like it took into consideration like tasteful ways to censor it instead of just black bar. Yeah. Tool, save, patches, censor, modifier, colorblind, load remover. There's another one. I'm gonna see if that one's that one isn't anything. It's just like a quick download. That's weird. Yeah, it looks like there's only like 2 censorship mods. Fear Hunger 2, Terminum mods. Let's see if ModDB just has anything interesting. Infinite saves, playable, non-playable, widescreen. Oh, cheat. There is just cheat mods. Censor mod. Termina revamped. I should probably just get some tunes on while I'm looking, just because. There we go. I wish there was a way to just like search terms in this thing. Colorblind. Sulfur, Thunder, Jujutsu Kaisen. What the fuck? Modders, you're weird. Mirando.
I mean, there are a lot of mods for different stuff. Today, out of boredom, I was looking at the Darkest Dungeons mods, and there is a mod for Xiao.
That is the most depraved mod place ever.
Yeah, but I was looking at the Steam ones, and I just saw one that was used Xiao from Libreria Ruina, like very well done, and it was like, oh, neat.
Yeah, it looks like there's only one censorship mod. That's nuts. Guess I just have to fucking use that. Apparently there's supposed to be like a pinecone censorship mod. I don't know how Black Blob is quote-unquote serious. But oh well, can't exactly complain. I apologize, everybody, for my, Oh no, Chitlin, we started and, I gambled on the fact that since this is on Twitch's, like, list of games, and it's supposedly better that it would not have nudity, then I was immediately just fucking flashbang with penis. So I have to mod something on the fly. It's fucking great. Oh, fucking hell. I'm not logged into Mod Nexus. They say it's fine, so it's fine. I am covering my bases. Because fucking... even if they say it's fine on paper, remember, these are... Switch proves the game, let the game hang dong. Also remember that these are like... what's the term I'm looking for? Where you, like, you say one thing and do another. Like, these people can still ban me by merit of they didn't say that you could.
It's really, it's not exactly, it's not exactly clear sometimes. Where was it? Oh, they say like, oh, they're fine with artistic depiction of nudity in video games and whatnot, but there's all the time that people still get caught by it, despite the fact that, you know, oh, it's video games. It's...
You could theoretically be okay with every checklist that they said you should be able to stream this game. It's not on a ban list. It's on their video game list, so it's not like, you know, soft banned, and it's like supposedly better, but you do have to take all bases. My god, this download is slow.
It's stupid, really.
Okay, the download speed is going up. Because like a while ago it was like 300 kilobytes per second, and I was like, what the fuck? But now it should only be 700. It should only be 7 minutes, which is wild, because fucking this mod is 713 megabytes. That's definitely a moment trash. Was the censor mod acceptable? Acceptable by the fact that it's the only one. Like, I can't find any links for the quote-unquote Pinecone mod. But now we're downloading on PovertyNet because, well... I really should have prepared this, though, admittedly. The question is, what can we do in the 6 minutes left? I really should have downloaded Peggle for free like 2 days ago. This is gonna be weird because I gotta like edit this out of the archive too. But I guess we could just take this time to chat. Hi chat, how's it going? All peachy. Is that you, Ash? My Amazon package came in today. Nice. Going fine. Having a blast watching Red Dwarf. What's Red Dwarf? Luckily we did all like the background stuff, so like that should go cleanly. Red Dwarf is a British sci-fi comedy that started in 1988. What the fuck? Packers of Metaphor and AC6. Oh, nice. Red Dwarf, British sitcom. How is it this old and still alive? So be 89, 99, 09, 19... 35 years this show has been on? Oh, it ran since, oh no, it's still going. Holy shit. It looks like it's just been on and off, though. Doctor Who's been going since the 40s. Oh yeah, I forgot about Doctor Who. Which is funny, because I have a stupid Magic the Gathering deck for it. I just haven't used it in, like, a while, because I have no love for it. Mod, you said 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Come on. Patrick Stewart saw it and was about to call his lawyer over Red Alert until there was the go to Blue Alert. Are you sure it does mean changing the bulb made him laugh? Oh, that's pretty funny. I'm assuming by that statement that means Patrick Stewart was involved in the movie Red Alert. Please don't, like, be too surprised. Remember, I'm kind of a cultural caveman. Yeah, Picard. It said Patrick Stewart, but I don't see him in this Google list for the Red Alert movie. But I probably said a different Patrick, didn't I? Star Trek thing. Oh, okay. I wasn't too sure. And yes, the dangly bits got us. It was kind of explicit. Like, it wasn't like trying to be killer, like, oh, is there a dong here? No, there was his penis. I'm glad I had to stare at my download bar as I look at the 6 other JPEGs I took of a music video that I've been obsessed with lately. Well, quote-unquote music video, it's anime.
Anime.
So I'm gonna go, this is a total ripoff of Star Trek. And then the joke made him laugh. The premise is the last human known to be alive in the universe is stuck on a clapped-out giant red trash can with 3 million years on the clock. Accompanied by a hologram of his dead bunkmate. Huh. So an A and B. No, because that would mean there was, like, animation? Is the best way I could put it? The best way I could describe this is that, somebody made, like, 2 to 3 good fan arts of a character and then just made what is ostensibly a Windows Winamp visualizer for the song. That being said, the song's a fucking banger. I linked it last night during Satisfactory, and it's just been in my brain forever. One minute left, thankfully. The hologram is the butler for Lara Croft. Man, I don't remember that movie at all. Not gonna lie. I do remember that movie being kind of a stinker, though. Red Dwarf is a British thing, and it's a mid-tier British thing at that. I mean, if it survived for 35 years, it's doing something right. I guess I could take time to stretch. Ugh. I'm basically sitting here doing nothing in the meantime. Ugh. Okay, it looks like the download's completed. Ugh. Okay, open folder, open this. What are the directions? Download patch, extract file, move the W folder to the games folder, and overwrite everything. So I gotta go into Steam real quick. It's a good thing mods are relatively easy to do these days. Install, browse. Drag this. No, don't stretch that. Drag this over to here. Oh, this is going to be a good copying process, isn't it? Especially when it's starting at 0 for some reason. Why is it not taking? There we go. Okay, it's doing something. Oh god, this might take a while. Why is it so slow? Like, it's the same hard drive. I think I might have to change plans. Because supposedly, I should be copying over a folder over to, there we go. Replace the files in this destination, please. Another 7 minutes. An expected error is keeping you from copying the file if you consider this error. Use this. They had a thing about this. They were talking about this in the posts. Hello, download a mod. Error 809. No error description available. Ignore the marriage of flesh. My game looks the exact same. The woodsman is still fully visible. Looks like the issue is that the W file got copied into the download a mod? Translated. Download a mod. There's an error for Marriage of Flesh. Skipped it. First off, there's no resolution there. Got it to work. Looks like the issue is the error got copied into the existing W file, but don't change anything. But that's what I should be doing, so why am I getting this error? Guess I just gotta skip that one? I would despise that, honestly, Shrike. $20 now. Hello? Oh, I should have thought about this ahead of time. I think it's time for a backup plan because I have a bad feeling about this mod and my poor preparation. So let's do something else that I'm kind of glad I picked up on the fly, honestly. Where is it? What was the name of that game that was being talked about a while ago? It's D, okay. Time to play Haiti. It doesn't have... Well, Haiti certainly has something. Yeah, I don't know why I got the error and also why it's like slow, because it said 7 minutes a while ago, but now it's saying 28 minutes. So I definitely have to play something else. Because this is intolerable. So I apologize for you if you came here for Funger. This shit just exploded, I'm sorry.
Stuff like that happens sometimes.
It shouldn't, I admit. What? It finished, like, immediately when I alt-tabbed to foobar. Okay, hang on. That's, like, weird timing. If this patch works, there should be a raccoon on the main menu with the title censored. I also totally forgot to fucking mark when the, when we fucking hard ejected. Looks like the censorship is working. Hi, we're back. No. I also gotta, I think I gotta look at volume again because I think it might have reset. No, it didn't. It's just that loud, huh? I did click no, yeah. Yep, here we go. Alright. Beowulf, if you could... Well, I suppose I could just unpin this message. How unpin message? There we go. Now I quit. Okay, so there was no backpack there. Let's see how reality has changed with the penis extension in. Piece of chalk. How the fuck do I know what any of this menu stuff is? Also, what's nosophobia? Chalk. You can draw things with it. Good to know. Got one lucky coin and a shilling. Fear of disease. Ah, that makes sense. Bottle of beer. And a purifying talisman. What was that again? Talisman raises defense against other powers momentarily, but it might have other... Oh, this is the thing that we used to, like, fucking... break seals in the original Fear and Hunger. Okay, yeah, the censorship mod, I think, is working now, because there is just an explicit black blob there. Let's get back to where we were. Make cube. It's weird because she tells me to go like that way. But
Yeah,
then...
go up.
Oh.
You kind of went
yeah.
the other direction.
Yeah, I went left because that's what her sprite was pointing at. Telling me to go up. Oh, this way, okay. But I think I'm... Yep, okay, censorship mod is working. Rev up. Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of that. And we escape into fucking... Oh, your head hurts, you feel like... Oh, shit, we're here? Already, huh? We're already at the adults' dinner table, huh? Let me talk to them.
No.
Fuck. Yeah, they added that segment to, what's it called? The original game. Now where are we? So let's talk about a game developer who wears their influences on their shoulder. This mod just airbrushes out the dong. Yeah, it's not as like tactful as the original Funger's censorship mod. But we gotta do what we gotta do, Chitlin. Ah, there you are. A mysterious person greets you in a monotonous voice. Got you pulled from that nasty place. You are going deep into that rabbit hole. Now you're safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Welcome to the Moon Tower. Hopefully I'm doing monotone right. Is this a fucking nightmare? Oh, it's hardly a nightmare. You just need to adjust your perspective accordingly, and it will be anything but a nightmare. Yes, Chitlin, that is exactly what this is. The first game was Berserk. This one is fucking Majora's Mask. Since our words could not possibly reach my master, I speak on his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's say that he is the delinquent one. Rare, the trickster moon god. And me, you can call me Perkel. I'm just a humble... Yeah, Perkel. Percolate. I am just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. You are the dreamer, he is the dream. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. The festival of Termina is upon us. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Battle Royale.
I don't want any part of this. Ah, but it is not a matter of what you want any longer. My master doesn't give options, and frankly, neither do I. This must all be very confusing to you. I won't burden you with any more information at this very moment. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know for now. I will gladly answer questions once you get there. But until that, let's meet again under the moonlight. The fact that they had to make a monotone character is very frustrating. You wake up suddenly. Was it all just a dream? The train seemed to have stopped.
Berkeley is a Finnish swear.
What's the swear?
I just know it's a Finnish swear. I don't know what it exactly translates to.
Oh, okay. Door won't open. Seems to be locked. Can I do it again? Nope. Illegal. There's also a... Whoa. Why does this... Does the stream look... framey to you guys? Because my preview seems to be, well, Twitch is the one... People in the Twitch chat are what I'm asking.
Can you move again?
Because it looks fine on my end, and I assume it's fine on your guys' end, but on my stream preview, it looks framey.
I mean, at least to me, it looks the same in the side stream that in the stream itself.
Okay. The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. I'm already late, so late. Ordinary Japanese businessman! I think like 8 people are gonna get that. So that must be our best course of action for now. You interrupt the discussion. Oh, the pretty lady got up. What the hell's going on? Good question. We're pretty puzzled with the situation, too. The train left us all here on the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone gone, no explanations. It's got nothing to do with the war, does it? Not that I'm aware of. It's been dead silent since we got outside. So just because it's silent means there's no army around? Like I said, at least I'm not aware of any army presence. You're free to check the surroundings yourself. In any case, we decided to stay and wait a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, I just recommend taking a seat inside and maybe try and relax. Maybe we could introduce yourselves. Sure. I feel like in this situation it would help to be socially amicable. My name is Marina, says the girl with the pigtails. The girl with the glasses is Olivia. August is the older gentleman, I'm assuming the doctor. Henrik the blonde man. I don't remember a blonde man. If you need any help, let me know. And this mystic gentleman over here is Ossa. It was Ossa, right? Silly man. Oh, you're gonna get fucking beat up, aren't you? Pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Before you came out, we were all talking about this. Did you happen to see a peculiar nightmare before waking up? I sure did. As a matter of fact, I did. Everyone saw the same dream. Like the exact same. The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of... Oh, wait. Girl in the pink dress, are they talking about the workshop?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't think Perkel was a lady. It all felt too real to pass off as a dream. I was saying that it must have been a premonition of some kind. The moon and that servant dude wanted to inform us of something important. Too bad the dream ended before we got to the juicy bits. A premonition, like fortune-telling? I guess you could put it like that. That's absurd. You can't really believe superstitious crap like that. Well, let's hear out your theory then. I don't know. Maybe everyone was in like a stupor after waking up. You guys started to babble up that stuff right away, so you thought you all had the same dream. Now that I think about it, I'm not so convinced I saw the dream anymore. We always gotta have the person who denies all the circumstances. Classic horror. Oh, but superstitious crap like that tends to believe in you. Interested to see where things are going to be added with the 2.0 update. For this game? It's still Dungeon Crawler. That's fucking funny. I thought I changed it. Saw the dream you said before, don't go backpedaling here. You really did say you saw the dream. It's my word. I can backpedal all I want. I'm glad they gave us a Battle Royale character that we just want to kill. I say it's nothing. We should just move on. Whatever. I also had an idea, but it's a little grim. But never mind, I say anything. It's stupid. Grim? Now you got me curious. Well, everything has this surreal quality to it. It's almost as if we're still in a dream. What if the train crashed and we all died? What we're experiencing is the afterlife, or purgatory. Or maybe our subconsciousness is going through our lives, like our lives flashing before our eyes, before the darkness. Yeah, maybe? I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Forget it, please. Don't worry, I like where your head's at. I doubt that's the case, though. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty alive. We were going towards another country, but I don't think it was near Bremen, was it? The premonition theory sounds plausible. Glad you agree. I'm actually an occultist. I studied this stuff for years. I recognize from miles away when there are higher powers at play. Never trust an occultist. I can't trust those guys to deal damage or heal or anything. So premonition it is, then. I'm glad we found the answer. We could spend the afternoon guessing what's going on, but we wouldn't get any wiser. We're missing a person. We have occultist, reporter, war veteran, I'm assuming is the checkered pants man. We're missing the mechanic. More than one, not everyone's playable here. Oh, I'm guessing Henrik is not playable. Or the older gentleman. Because, like, those two don't have a similar profile. I agree with Henrik in that case that we should move on. I need to be going anyway. Which way is the city? Look up there over the forest top. Can't you see the tower standing erect in the mist? You used that fucking word on purpose, didn't you, game?
No.
The tower marks the center of Prahivel. Also, Witcher Andrew, I hope you were... I'm wondering what you were talking about for 2.0. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. If I see anyone, I'll let them know of you guys waiting here. Have fun. You know where to find us if anything comes up. What are you gonna do? Wait here, I guess? I'm in no hurry. Day 1. Monologue with the moon? Ah, there's the engineer and the other guy. Okay. Oh, hi. We were introduced before. I'm Albella. Nice to meet you. I'm a bit busy right now. I'm trying to check if I could get the train in working order again. It's not just that the train stopped, but for some reason it won't start up either.
Attack it.
I could, absolutely, if we were to believe the dream. However, there are 12 other people here. That would be really bad for me. What are you doing? Just checking up on things. He doesn't seem to be interested in small talk. What is it that you want? What do you think about the dream? It was interesting. What about you? What did you think about it? Kinda sinister, honestly. I can see that. Sometimes a mere gut feeling is enough to go by. I think you're the doctor? No, you're the salaryman. Kita Tanaka. Wow, I was absolutely right about ordinary Japanese businessman. It's really troublesome when I was coming of our train trip. I'm not entirely certain of what to do. I have some urgent business in the city. Should I go on foot or wait for the train? Go on foot, buddy. You do you. I think you're right. The city isn't that far, after all. I'll get to sightsee the local flora while I'm at it.
To be fair, Hai Wang, I've never heard salaryman used in any other context aside from Japanese businessmen.
I agree with you there, Hi Chillin. The reason I'm going on and on about ordinary Japanese businessman is that an anime we watched recently had that come up and it was like the weirdest fucking thing. An alien just screamed that as he started Dempsey rolling someone.
Dempsey rolling?
It's a quote unquote famous.
It's a boxing maneuver.
Thank you for interrupting.
Sorry.
It's a quote unquote famous boxing technique, which is just, you know, rapid left and right hooks, but like apparently it's not a good technique at all. It's used by Jack Dempsey and it's famous by certain media using it. Certain college, anything
yeah,
here.
I know nothing about boxing, so that's all new to me.
It's such a funny thing because a very famous Japanese anime, fucking what's it called? Oh god, brain. What am I thinking of? The boxing anime that made it popular. Oh, I don't fucking remember it.
Hajime no Ippo?
Yeah, Ippo, thank you. Hajime no Ippo popularized it because it became the main character's like trademark technique. But another show actively insults someone by saying that they have no technique like Jack Dempsey. Which, if you think about Dempsey roll just being rapid left and right hooks, it's kind of right. There's no technique there. Paprika? Huh.
Sweet.
Does paprika have taste for you, Chitlin? Because I'm not 100% sure if I ever tasted or not.
Okay, so I have like a thing in my brain, I think. There's something called aphantasia, which is basically you have no like inner eye. You can't like picture things.
Oh,
but I think I have that for I think I have that, but for taste, like I can't imagine what stuff tastes like, but I know what I like, you know.
Oh, hey, it's the man.
So I don't really know what paprika would taste like.
Is this the same issue even if you've eaten it or not?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I know for a fact that I like, you know, a bacon cheeseburger. But when I think about it, I can't imagine what a bacon cheeseburger tastes like, you know?
Yeah, I think I getcha.
Yeah.
Kind of like trying to describe the color orange to someone who's never seen orange.
Yes, exactly.
Also, interesting game balance. I can't just pick up every herb off the floor and know what it does because I don't have the education for that.
Well, that makes sense.
Which makes me wonder, what are the journalist techniques? Because we got runaway, talk, and party talk. Shit, I'm just carrying a knife on me? Hello?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's better than what the first game gives you, which is fucking all. Actually, no, you got a starting weapon in the first game. The mist slowly creeps in from the deeper woods. Man, I wonder how ordinary Japanese businessman is doing. He just kind of fucked off some. Whoa. Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Not going there!
He's probably fine.
Termina is upon us! Oh boy. That's a tone setter.
Not gonna talk to our new friend.
Fuck no, you kidding? Well, I know what a fly amanita is, at least, apparently. That's the poisonous shit. You see that, man? That dude was just, like, fucking dong out and just hit someone with a scythe. Not like the edgy kind, but like the harvesting kind. Your distant screams and rambling. You are not alone.
Is Crow Friend in this game? I don't remember.
I don't know if Crow Boy is here. I only know a sparse few things about Termina. One of them being that this is heavily inspired by Majora's Mask. The other one we'll talk about later. A bloody ritual crucifix. They used to have these in the olden times, but you've never seen one in person. The smell inside of the sacrificed corpses is repulsive. You feel like throwing up. Lavender. Wheat flour. I'm being pursued, aren't I?
He looks like he wants to have some words.
Now I know I'm being pursued. Son of a bitch.
Use your knife.
A man with a pigskin gas mask is pursuing you furiously. I'm ready to defend myself, just so you know. Your words are in vain. The man is clearly out for blood. Why do I have an exclamation point? That usually means you're vulnerable to something.
I mean, you're probably vulnerable to the gas. He's gonna spray on you.
Fear, I believe. I should probably get out of here.
Well, at least you're good at running away.
Yep. There was lock closed until tomorrow. Haha, out of here. Oi! Just what do you think I'm doing barging in here like that? They're closed today, come back tomorrow. Time to take stuff. But apparently there's nothing here. Should I...
Talk to him at least, you know.
They're closed, come back tomorrow. So rude. Well. You're not gonna talk about fucking Rasputin out there just fucking killing dudes? Okay. Can I get out of here, or am I in a sticky wicket?
You look to be in a tight spot.
I mean to pick a... Oh, this is a dead end. Fuck. And there's a queue. How is
Unfortunately for you, this means... Okay, no, you're fine.
I do have to fight. Well, for those that are not in the know, Fear and Hunger is a very interesting RPG in that while it is presented as a 1v1, every enemy has a part that could do an action. So really, the scenario is effectively a 5v1, and you have to target your attacks properly in order to deal with problematic attacks. Oh.
Yeah, you're dead.
Why do I have a yellow triangle now? Yep, out of here. Glad to know that this game is still setting the tone properly. Yeah, skip the intro, please. Because I'm pretty sure the intro leads up to all the dialogue at the train. I guess the intro is everything with the, what's it called?
The dream sequence, yeah.
That's an interesting situation because that means we either have to deal with a lot of people, including a very nasty spray can man, or the Great Dongler. No time for... I guess this is just skip the segment. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good system. Good system.
Yep. Good. Yep.
Because while this is presented as an RPG, this game actually plays out like a mix of survival horror and sim. Basically, the idea is you gotta scavenge what you need and use your skills at hand and your knowledge in order to get by. Unfortunately, unlike Fear and Hunger 1, I actually have like zero pre-knowledge of this outside of like references. Once in a while, check out Osa's intro at some point. That's what I was curious about because, did you see a whole lot of Fear and Hunger when I did Chitlin?
I've played a Funger one.
Oh, you have. Then you know about the Yellow Mages, right?
Oh yeah.
Osa is a Yellow Mage.
And you can play as him?
Yes, that's the interesting part.
Hmm.
Because of all the things that is implied by the Yellow Mages in the first game makes that really fascinating. I think I'm
Why
gonna.
don't you follow the blood?
I was gonna say
Follow your blood.
I'm gonna follow. Oh. What is that? What on earth is going on? They're all dead.
Shank him.
This is horrible. Should we report this to someone? Local police? A hacked off arm. So the thing is, Chitlin, if we're supposed to believe our good buddy, the fuck was his name? I actually forget because Perkele, that's it. If we're to believe our good buddy Perkele, this is Battle Royale, which means last one standing.
Right.
I don't think he's gonna last long.
I mean, probably not, but
The fuck? Okay.
That's creepy.
Though this looks like a dead end, unless I'm not seeing something. Which is weird because the signpost advertised it as something else. Oh, I guess this is Maiden Woods? No, this is also nothing. Trust only your fists. The cops can't help you here. I noticed. I got beat to death with a fucking pesticide can. Is there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're gonna need to kill the salary man. That's probably gonna take care of itself, honestly.
What if I just fucking hard left here as this whole shit happens? There is no hard left.
There's a door. You can.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh.
How about we not deal with the village? I don't want un forastero to be screamed at me.
Un forastero.
Is that an RE4 reference?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it always a dead horse? Why does that horse look weird? The horse was tied at its legs. What the fuck? Oh no! No!
You chose poorly.
Yeah, I did. Are they still pursuing?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, good. The dogs are stupid in this game. Shotgun shell now. If only I had a shotgun.
To blow your shoulder off.
Oh yeah, check the basement. Oh.
I feel like with this game, if you use a gun, it will give you a debuff like dislocated shoulder or something.
Oh, kind of like a World of Horror where you just blow out your eardrums by firing a gun. Where's everybody?
I mean, that's just my
bingo.
that's just my guess, honestly. But it feels kind of in tone with the game.
Interesting that
there's
those figures aren't killing each other, but I guess they're just crazy. He is locked firmly with 2 different padlocks. Carving of an eagle and the carving of a 2-tailed lion. So we've avoided most of the crowd, including the pig fucker. Golden chanterelle, that's a mushroom.
Yes.
It's amazing how Stardew Valley helped me learn about mushrooms. A reek of death emanates from all the lone alleyways. Well, there's a basement for you, Chitlin.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go into the awful basement. The basement seems dank and dark from here, as if something lurks down there waiting for you.
I mean, I've never heard a more inviting sentence. Let's go.
The air down here is heavy, moist, and musky. The damp basement has damaged the clothes inside the wardrobe. They're ruined and moldy. Okay, I thought you were going to say that the thing can't be opened, and I would have been very cross. The villager approaches fast, and the rusty pipe raises a weapon. All of his muscles seems to tense up in the heat of an attack. What is
What's
up with your face, dude?
Looks like he's got skin on his face, like other people's skin.
Like a mask?
Yeah, like a skin mask.
Villager sets up a bear trap.
Why would he do that?
I have a feeling this will be...
Tails.
Move.
Oh, that stun's fucking brutal. Who, buddy?
Jeez.
Oh, I'm not dead.
Oh. I was gonna feed you to the pigs.
Legs.
Yep.
Next.
This is just like the gore pit in the first game.
Man, pigs are fucked up.
They eat a lot of things.
Yeah, I remember learning about the history of the boar sticker and why it has such a high crossbar. Why loading?
The RPG Maker game, it shouldn't take this long to load.
Should I like piss? What do you think, chat? Restart the game?
I mean, I don't think it's coming back.
Yeah, that's one thing too. I'm just wondering if chat has any experience with this.
I mean, there's no way an RPG Maker game should take this long to load.
I agree with you there. Man, I am just mired in glitchy ass games today. Who buddy? Between this and Stalker 2, who buddy? Scenes of explicit violence and gore. Oh, they just say nudity right there. I'm a fucking genius. Remember, kids, fucking Project Moon fans and Magic the Gathering players do not read, and I am both.
But that's like 90% of both of those things.
It's funny, right? Dude, yeah, it's funny because I make a lot of mistakes when playing Magic because the game has so many fucking mechanics. But it's kind of
Right.
wild how people miss, like, the simplest things. The common one for me is, once, or, like, weird verbiage that makes it infer, like, you could only do it a certain amount of times, and I always miss that shit because every fucking card's a blob of text. But,
Mhm.
like, Oh, what's the one that got me? There was one that got me where it says, where they were like, there's one that says like they were trying to like target my stuff, and I had to say, the card reads player sacrifices of their choice, not target creature. And he just sat there like, what are you talking about? There's a die hack card game? Whoa. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, almost fucking everything has a card game in this game these days. Fucking Unicorn Overlord has a card game, a vanillaware strategy RPG.
Didn't that just come out? Why does it already have a card game?
It opened up with one.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Well, specifically part of their legendary, like, day one edition.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to get a copy of the legendary day one edition because I'm curious about the card game.
I mean, I'm sure you could just find like the card portion on eBay or something if you were really curious about just that.
True.
Unless the legendary day one edition also comes with some cool ass goodies.
They mentioned having like coat of arms, and I'm pretty sure they mean in game. But part of me hopes that there's actually fucking regalia in there. As stupid as it sounds, I kind of would like having that.
Oh, well, I mean, what else could it be? It's gotta be an actual coat of arms, right?
I don't think interfacing with this guy will do anything. We just learned that, like, ooh, buddy, there's horrible fucko murders going on.
Mm-hmm.
And where was the deviant path we found a while ago? I love how casual we look walking despite the horrible situation. Yeah, just hands in pockets vibing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, it was,
It was up at the village and to the left.
Yeah, it was at the horrible ganking.
Right. But of course you're gonna have to deal with the, you're gonna have to deal with the wolves.
I mean, we dealt with them fine last time. Just gotta make sure we don't get caught. See, easy peasy.
I mean, you know, just call me incorrect. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there is precedent that the dogs might chase me into here, so you know, you might get your fucking pound of flesh.
Bonesaw.
What the?
What? Who's that guy?
I don't know, but he just like hopped over the fence and told us fucking later, dude.
Was that Bandage Man?
No, that was one of the what's it called? One of the 13 that we saw, or one of the 8 we saw in character select. I think it's like the unruly boxer.
No, that was August.
Oh, it's Bonesaw. Oh, cool. We have a pilot jacket. That's how you know she has good taste.
A bonesaw. That'll be important.
I don't want to know how it could be important.
You'll find out.
Ah, fuck. I'm running away. That fucking pipe's mean, man.
This, like this lady doesn't seem to have any skills to fight anything.
She is a survivalist. She is not a combatant.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how the mercenary was also that to some effect. Well, the mercenary was a skill monkey.
He was like the most well-rounded character.
The Outlander was the survivalist, but also had like that fucking gnarly ass axe that could one-shot most limbs early on. Oh, that guy's fucking out for blood. Later, fucko. I'm gonna check this bookcase. What do you mean I don't import? That's a fucking broomstick.
Oh, that said boomstick at first. I was like, really excited.
Doesn't seem sturdy enough to be used as a weapon. Well, they're definitely not wrong. Item crafting? No. Wow,
I mean,
your girl doesn't even know how to make a fucking torch.
or, you know,
Ah, shit. Okay, fuck it. This is gonna blow. What's up, Chitlin?
find some tape and put your knife on the end. Oh, I'm sorry?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. The fuck? At least he moved away.
I mean, I guess. This guy's gonna be on our ass the entire time, isn't he?
Occult Grimoires. Contains the basics of occult magic. Information about the ritual circles can be found here. Magic Theory and Practice, written by Dimitri Dimitri, translated by Oscar Raunt. So one doesn't lose her mind, long and soul. One must come prepared for all situations. The basic found knowledge is most important. Use steady foundations to build tower to the gods. To perform any rites of a ritual circle, the founding circle must be carved first. From top to bottom, first one is asymmetrical, represents older gods. Second one is the imperfect circle, is a mark of the new gods that strive for perfection since their conception, never to truly attain it. The last one is the perfection circle, represents countless spirals culminating in the birth of the ascended ones. One must never assign sigils not meant for their founding circles. One must never assign sigils? Not meant for the founding circles. It is right that you cannot change them, but they can change you. Yeah, this guy's gonna be on our ass for a while. But luckily I have escape plans, so he can go fuck himself.
Ooh, a chest.
Oh, damn it, I want to choose Tails.
Well,
Close off.
What, okay, I guess he just stopped?
maybe he gets tired?
There's some...
Hey, look.
Hey, are you okay? Boy in army overalls.
Oh, he probably knows how to fight.
Oh!
Recruit him.
That's the fucking war veteran.
Yeah, that's the war veteran.
The child soldier, I should say. You want to know a mechanic thing that can help you dodging all these enemies? I mean, I got the run function, but sure, let's hear it. Refrigerator. White vial. What the fuck was that one? Works as an antidote. Oh, they actually tell you what shit does.
Oh.
What a game. You can sprint with shift. Oh, so everybody has a run, but we have a stamina bar. I'm using controller, Scoos. But now that I know that run isn't exclusive to, what's it called? To a certain skill set, it's good to know. Oh, it's rotten meat. I am at odds with stamina bars in video games because A, I understand the need to not have you run infinitely.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Stalker 2 fucking blows with how slow you are. Where am I? Somewhere gated. Town Hall?
I mean, it definitely looks like the biggest, most important building you've seen so far.
That we can access, at least. There's the one that,
right, there was the other one that the fucker jumped over.
Considering how much gear you carry in Stalker 2, not surprised. Yeah, and it sucks. The Mayor's Manor. From afar, the statue looks convincing and nice, but upon a closer look, it's pretty crude. Rotten meat. Oh boy. The Skin Bible, Chapter of the God of Fear and Hunger. Oh boy, it's time for cross canon. The God of Fear and Hunger. There are popular texts that tell stories of a false god and a chosen human joining together in the darkest and wettest of dreams. False god. Oh. They're probably talking about the initial 4 chosen that you had to like deal with in Funger. The forgotten and long dormant god of the depths perished that night. Only an older god never truly perishes. In its stead, the god of fear and hunger planted its roots and started to grow her influence on the surface world. The scheming false deity had hoped her daughter would be the light of mankind. Only true darkness does not breed light. The god of fear and hunger was a pure child, a blank slate birthed in the darkest pits of human creation. As where she grew, that's all she knew. So which endings from the first game do you think happened? Well, A ending is the obvious one, because, you know, the Scarecrow god is here. Fear and hunger. She was the pure representation of fear and hunger, not spoiled by even a glimmer of hope. Mankind had seen its share of stagnation and suffering up to that point. To rise from its perilous pits, growing pains were necessary. Progress comes at a price. Fear motivated people while hunger kept them moving forward. People cherished their hardships and drew inspiration from it. They learned from it. What followed was the advancement of mankind that had not seen since the Forgotten Ages. The dark fumes that rise from the pipes of modern cities are the direct consequence of this era. An era that came to be known as the Cruel Age. The mark of fear and hunger raises the agility of its wielder. The text includes the sigil of fear and hunger and sigils on how to improve it. Okay. So if we find infinite spirals and use the mark of fear and hunger, we should be able to raise our agility. Mahavra? A book about the ancient city of Mahavra, like... Again? No. No way. Sights of Mahavra, you've seen it too, haven't you? In your dreams, you wander for one lifetime in the silhouette of the city in horizon. You've seen the twin towers that rise next to a black night sky. Those macabre obelisks tell you tales of some older, more cruel age. You have seen the Grand Gate with its maddening murals and spirals, patterns beyond understanding. It's not like the sound of wind. Howling between those hollow streets wasn't enough. You also hear the sound of local residents, even while all comprehension would dictate that this place is long abandoned. You still hear them. You are not alone in this vile part of the world. In your dreams, you've seen it, haven't you? The city of Mahavra, the city of gods. Did you know it exists here? Ah, lore book. Book of Enlightenment. So that's I'm assuming that's pocket save. Skin Bible, Chapter of Rare. That's the moon god, isn't it?
Yes.
I recognize this from fucking Soul Eater. Very much like the sun, the moon is one of the primordial entities and thus has lore and beliefs written since the dawn of time. This makes it difficult to separate facts from fiction and mad ramblings from hidden truths. Consistent details among the myriad of stories seems to hint the god called Rare, also known as the trickster god and the moon god. In the most ancient of writings, Rare is depicted as the god of the insane and for those who have succumbed to madness. I mean, yeah, lunacy. Like, it's fitting because that fits in, like, traditional history, so it's cool to see it here. His blessings to men is his moonlight, which is said to uncover the truth among human filth. A truth that is often too much for a human mind to handle. It could be debated whether his version of the truth is more accurate than that of the human filth. Unlike many of the older gods, Rare's part in the greater scheme of things is a mystery. Just looking at the night sky, you can see Karen is starting to feel hungry. His presence in an eternal slumber. That makes the secrecy even more infuriating. He is literally hiding in plain sight. The Mark of Rare raises the maximum capacity of the mind. Its text includes the Sigil of Rare and instructions on how to use it. Rare is one of the original gods, so we would want to use that with the asymmetrical one, I believe. Oh. Newspaper article. Is a week-old newspaper about the supposed end of the Second Great War. Two of the biggest powers in the world, the Eastern Union and the Bremens, settled for peace after the last aggressive push by the Bremen troops happening just days prior to the treaty. The Bremen troops seized the power in a small city of Preville, located in central Bohemia, just west of Lake Verdite. The last push was considered especially aggressive, and it's widely considered to advance the peace agreements on a larger scale. Another major factor behind the peace was the joint assaults against the Eastern Union on both the western and eastern fronts. From the west, the remnants of the Kingdom of Rondon kept attacking the Eastern Union. And from the east, the Kingdom of Edo continued their campaign after their prior defeats. So Rondon is the original kingdom from the first game. And I'm guessing Edo is the Kingdom of the East. Because, you know, Japan. The article goes on about small details, but that seems to be the gist. The Prahival document. Yeah, this is absolutely World War II. Looking back on the history of this place, there has been settlements here for as long as history books have covered the area. It has always been centered around the mysterious hollow tower that works as the central pillar of the community. The city flourished during the cruel age of the 1600s, but it quickly fell from prominence the closer we got to modern times. I understand the city is medium in size as far as cities in Eastern Europa go, but I still find it hard to believe that this place would serve as a hub of any kind in the civilized world. For some reason, the government officials insist that Prahival keeps its capital identity, despite it being one of the more remote and unwelcoming cities of all of Bohemia, if not all of Europa. The only explanation I could come up with is that the country is proud of the old archaic rites that still go down in the city, and they want to show their full support. Wait until you find about the Fear and Hunger version of North America. Oh boy, because we're still in Europe, aren't we? If you were to visit Preville and see its small centers, you'd see glimpses of its ancient glory days still well and alive in modern times. Do not let the Western-style shopping districts with its large movie posters and advertisements fool you. The locals still worship the old world order in the dank and crumbling parts of the town. Ritualistic murder sites are just around the corner, no matter where you are in the city. When the churches look to be dedicated to our one true god Almer from the outside, insides tell a whole different story. Ancient gods without any name in any known language still linger in those crypts, and why wouldn't they? You could hear the priests chant their masses in moonlit alleys in the dead of night. The whole wicked city is a playground for ancient beings, and the people living there offer themselves for the first taker without a second thought. Huh. Oh, hey, Torpin, what's up? What time is it? Ah, my plan is not in effect yet. Did you already finish up the content for, what's it called?
I had to get ready early tomorrow, so probably gonna get up now.
Alright, later.
There's
Where's the button?
I have come to replace them.
Turn that off. Someone's clock
free
is
of-
though. You're free of the game I can't remember the name of.
Dread Delusion again for realsies this time.
I was only like a solid, like, what, 3 hours?
Trust me, it was longer than it could have been.
Interesting.
Well, because it was just post-launch content.
Is Wang doing heroin? Yeah, I gotta get my hit.
Yep. Oh, that's fucking loud.
Yeah, and I have it 40% volume. Wooden chest here. Open it. Tails. Motherfucker. It looks like someone has violently vomited their guts out and missed the tray.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. Bad clams.
Unfortunate. Also, hello Ishkabibble, Broken Mind, Lord Tyrion, Black Jacket. How's it going? We learned a lot of interesting things through Books Torpid. Namely, we learned about circles. We know about Rare the Moon God, whose book is just the Necronomicon.
The Skin Bible.
The thing is the skin... Oh, no. 2 Skin Bibles. Okay. Rare God of Insanity, and is a very odd god in that they are hiding in plain sight and we don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, I had to like stall the stream for a second because we got flashbanged with penis. Newspaper article of world events, namely this game's
World War II.
Yeah, this game's World War II. It sounds like Germany? Question mark. Got hit by.
It is. It's not Germany.
Got hit by Japan and Europe. But Germany actively pushed for the city of Preheim. Preval, sorry. We learned about the god of fear and hunger who we know about it. We did the A ending, but basically their tenets are fear keeps you motivated. It was like, what? Fear keeps you motivated, hunger keeps you working, or something along those lines? And the subsequent consequences, since we've progressed so far, we are now actively polluting the world.
Yeah, like you do.
Preval talks about how this is a... Supposedly this town is a central hub of Poland, let's say, because I can't remember the actual name they used. And it doesn't seem like that, and however, even though people here look like they worship quote-unquote Christ, they actually don't. They worship gods that are far older and have no known names in language. This,
You know who Enki is, right?
Enki? Oh, the Dark Priest, yes.
Yeah.
They didn't say his name in the books yet. Oh, they did! Enki Ankarian. Yeah. Wait, he saw the god of fear and hunger?
Yeah. All of the endings are sort of canon and sort of not.
So I'm guessing Enki attained enlightenment, but didn't, like, have the same fate as the mercenary that we showed off in our ending.
Also, if this is what I'm reading, which this is... Preval is in Bohemia.
Bohemia, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's around the Czech Republic. Well, it's specifically in the Czech Republic.
Okay. Man in Dreams fly.
So yeah, we're in Eastern Europe.
Have you seen this man in your dreams? Over the past week or so, since the full moon, people all over Preval and its neighboring settlements have seen this face in their dreams every night. It's that fucker! What's his name? Shit. Oh shit, chat. Fucking was it? What did we say, chat? His name was...
Perkele.
Perkele, that's it.
That's just a fucking Finnish swear.
Somebody said it translates to devil.
Yeah, that's what Google told me.
It's a swear.
If you are one of them, or if you have any information that can help us, please contact us. The flyer tells us to
Also,
contact
is this a fucking reference to the
Have you seen this man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It is.
Oh, that old thing of like the face that like everybody seems to recognize, but is not an actual person. They made that reference in fucking AI the Somnium Files, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, Ish is pretty on point. It's exclamation. It's a swear.
That guy's name is Fucker. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like shouting "fucker, goddamn."
No useful stuff, and this fucking butter knife we're using is not all that helpful. If we can run away. Oh shit! I thought I had keys.
But yeah, so perkele is just a Finnish swear word, which is why it's very funny. Because yes, the dev is Finnish.
Do I have anything for sanity?
The Finnish swear word, arguably.
Because my mind is getting pretty low. Birra. There's some belief that perkele was another name for ukko, which is basically Finnish Thor. Oh, interesting.
It's also just a fun word to say.
Perkele.
Like fuck, really?
Percolate.
Yeah, percolate.
I called him Percolate because fucking I couldn't remember the name entirely at the time.
There's a fish in the percolator.
One of my close friends is Finnish, so I have heard her say it more than once.
Nice.
The shelf has miscellaneous bottles and jars. Seems like this room has been used for rituals.
I only remember it because it's on in 2000.
Oh, fuck!
That guy seems cool. I don't know what you're doing.
He
You're
can
gonna
be
have a
our
fight, you
new
should be
friend.
fine.
Why are you so averse to meeting new people?
Well, let's just say the last two people I meet, in quick succession, bludgeoned me in the head, and one of them even fed me to pigs.
Look, Wang's very nervous around strangers, alright?
And the strangers I've met today have not been pleasing.
And boy,
just-
there's nobody stranger than these people.
I mean, just because you had a few bad experiences, that does not give you the right to judge an entire town.
For Almer's sake. You startled me. Don't go sneaking up on me like that. Now, if you excuse me. Wow, you just, like, phased through me, bro.
Look, all my homies love Almer.
It's just Jesus.
Unironically, yes, he's basically Christ.
Except, like, 30 feet tall.
And dong out.
I mean, everything was dong out. That's nothing special. I'm sorry, what? No, that said
That
duct-
was definitely misspelled when you picked it up.
Yeah, that said duct tape. His eyes are darting around the ceiling. He's seemingly distressed. Are you okay? Can you hear that? I can hear a clock, but I can't see the goddamn thing. I mean, yeah, clocks are meant to be heard.
I mean, that's just sick as hell in my book, Atlas.
I can
I'd
smell
fucking... Well, no, I wouldn't, because honestly, all gods should be killed, but
I can smell
I
rosemary
would at least
and
respect him.
garlic. That sounds good, though. He's got a crazy expression on his face. You notice his eyes gazing right through you. I can smell it. Definitely, you can't fool me. Snap out of it. Oh? Oh! Sorry about that. I don't know what got into me. First, I was just lost in my thought, but next those thoughts consumed me. There's something wrong about this place. I came here to find something to eat, not just for me, of course, for people at the train. I figured that could be my way of helping everybody. You saw the food at the dinner table. This used to be the mayor's manor. He must have stashed all the food somewhere. Help me find the food storage and we'll be out of here.
I like the Karen starting to feel hungry right as you're reading that.
I was just about to mention that. It's like,
Oh god, her name is Karen.
I mean, it's Corinne, but yeah.
If you didn't try to choose her as the starting character, you will see her very oftentimes around it. She goes, I'm looking for a scoop.
Well,
Oop scoop.
dare I make friends?
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it.
An eerie silence precedes the dark priest before you. Why does this look familiar?
I don't know, but he's got a real weird skin problem.
I trust him.
I wouldn't, but mostly because he's a priest.
He gives a sadistic wide grin. He does not have a dong out, chat. I cannot attack the stinger.
That's how you know he's not a real priest.
Oh, that's bad. Your priest grip is incredibly strong. Your throat is being crushed under the intense grip. Last thing you see is the manic grin as you lose consciousness. Dead. Dead as. Oh, especially dead as.
Oh, we got.
Congrats on getting crucified.
You
Yeah.
can't see your legs, but something feels broken down there. You feel excruciating pain in your legs that don't exist. You keep fading in and out of consciousness. Yeah, the censorship is weird. You can't shake the.
It's like in an anime when a bright light just blocks everything.
Yeah. Man, they're still partying, huh?
Look, you might have lost the game, but you brought this town together, and that's what's important.
This must be it for you. Oh, well, party's done. Oh my.
God damn it, Chachi.
What?
Nothing.
Ah, I see.
Some people remember things, is all I'm saying.
Let's get you down, my friend. Wait, why are you helping a corpse? It's not
But
much.
you're not dead yet.
Not much, but at least you're patched up. They're back already. Listen, I'll create a diversion and leave those poor people elsewhere. You gotta get yourself out of here in the meantime. Here are your clothes and equipment. Get dressed quickly. I know it's a lot to ask, but do try your best. I'm not dead? I'll find you later. Just
Nope.
try to survive. You up for it? What about my legs? Well, I'm off. Good luck!
Later, loser. No, this is, should maybe reload.
I reload
No.
because having to start over again because he never saved.
We
Oh
can
my
we
God.
can come back from this.
There's been no opportunity to save. Plus, this is good
Y'all
information
just-
gathering.
Schedule this shit, Wang.
Yes, we did, actually. Chachi,
God fucking damn it.
Chachi was off by a minute. Kind of frustrated, actually. Happy birthday, fucko. The books have been neglected entirely. They're in too bad a condition.
I feel like I missed something.
It's ticked over to midnight. It's now my birthday.
Oh,
And Lolo remembered, so we all conspired.
Yeah, I figured it'd be fucking Lolo.
well, happy birthday, Torpo.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, me, way to make it sound patronizing.
Happy birthday, dickhead.
Why are you wishing me,
Thank you.
why are you wishing me happy birthday, Ishka? Well, mine was like last month, or 2 months ago. It was probably the worst birthday I had in my life.
Hell yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, it was about that time, wasn't it?
The top of the hour.
Ooh, the Bremen chestplate.
Like, literally the moment the clock clicked over.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The worst fucking one. The worst birthday of my life.
Ugh.
Oh shit, my body's low.
You did lose your fucking legs. Also,
Yeah.
thank you, chat.
You lost quite a bit of your body. Yeah.
I don't think I have any actual. Oh no, wait, healing's over here.
Everything below the knee, really.
Body heal. Oh, they just tell you stats now. This is actually really good. Give me the goo.
Feels
Body healing
almost-
juice.
Feels almost against the spirit of Funker to tell you things.
A little bit, yeah, but I honestly appreciate it because it makes the game comprehensible, you know?
Thank you, Honora.
Like, there's a thing to be said of having a game that has, you know, a cool vibe but is incomprehensible. We know it well, Chillin. It's called fucking, Pathologic.
You know, Carmine, it's very funny you mention the meth chocolate, because I was actually talking about that just before I came in here.
Trying to get you behind the old town of Preville, are we? The nasty men of the Kaiser blocked the place off. It's off limits. Who got the
Thank you, Carmine.
keys? The old mayor of the old town's got one. He meddled with them army boys. Although I heard the mayor kicked the bucket. A new one got there just now. Now that we got them elections. The other key was the men of the Kaiser. They got some business at the forest. Shady business. Thanks, buckaroo.
Yeah, no, the meth chocolate was very real, Carmine.
Oh, why are we talking? Oh, fuck. Oh, good.
We were talking about because of the pet pills.
Talk.
Talk?
Talk.
You have a surprising amount of leg now.
What was that?
Breathe, breathe. He's trying to answer you, but he cannot make any sense of his words because of the mask.
What?
Breathe, breathe, breathe! Vile is losing his cool because of your lack of understanding. Furious, he lifts the mask. The mask seems to have melted on his face partially, but underneath you can see a row of sharp teeth grimacing at you. Only the Vile. Pesticide is leaking. Vile took a good breather of his own pesticide without his mask on. He's coughing blood.
Okay, that's pretty funny, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you,
No,
Festivore.
that was really good.
Hey,
Fuck this guy. I'm mad. Oh boy.
hey, go to his body and use the bone saw.
What the? That does not sound like a saw.
That.
Be collecting heads here.
Can I do anything with that?
I mean, you did get a leg. Maybe you can, use that now.
Couldn't get the mask off as melded with skin. Fuck. I was hoping to use that as a disguise.
Yeah, but what about that sweet leg you got?
I'm just saying you're down a leg, at least, so.
Down 2 legs, actually.
Please tell
Yeah,
me.
so
Please tell me you guys aren't implying what I think you are.
You can get some,
Damn.
Yeah, just attach it, just attach your legs, like this, like you're a Lego.
I don't want to eat body parts today. Oh, that's real bad, actually.
I'm not gonna force the door open, coward.
I tried that before, and my dinky little knife doesn't do shit.
Yeah, journalist has a hard start because she's not particularly strong.
And not
Like,
survivable either.
Marco is an
I-
easy start because he's pretty strong starting out.
What's up, Chitlin?
So why did you choose the journalist?
I thought she was cool.
Sorry to tell you this, but journalists are never cool. Oh,
Even-
you are fucked.
Even Frank West?
That man is a caveman.
He's a dork.
They fucking found him in the ice.
Oh god. That's where that scream came from.
Corpo,
Mm-hmm.
when you say journalists aren't cool, I have some news for you.
What?
My first year in college, I was a journalism major, so maybe choose your words carefully, huh?
No, I'm absolutely correct then.
No.
I'll see how this refutes it.
Leading to death.
I sure am. Also infected, but I don't think I have any means of dealing with that at the moment. How did I get out of here? Ah, here we go.
Everyone had a chest in it. And you just passed.
You are just the worst. I think I actually opened that chest, didn't I?
I think you
Not this one.
died.
Wow, my luck is atrocious.
Wow.
I feel like that should be a catastrophic failure.
The odds are not too off. It's like 37.
Catastrophic failure. The wooden chest blows up.
Like
Torn to ribbons by the shrapnel.
Like the odds aren't that bad. I believe it's like what, 37.5% chance. Where did my legs come from?
Don't worry about it.
You were hiding them the entire time.
Deployable legs.
You were actually faking it the whole time just so you could use the parking spaces?
Wow, that
Context sensitive legs.
feels like a dick move. Oh, fucking
Oh,
hell.
hey, he's back.
Oh, you're fucked.
I mean, I can just run.
Yes, run away on your no legs.
Scamper!
Yo, back onto the cross for you.
There's a towering waiter greeting here.
He only seems towering because you have no legs.
Good afternoon, miss. From what I understand, you are a newcomer to this town, no? We just got a new mayor in the old town. I'm sure he's thrilled to start his business immediately by meeting the newcomers. Please, he is waiting at the dining room.
Yo, everyone here is real ugly.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wonder how you get your legs back.
Well, we don't have an orphan to give up, so I honestly don't know.
Man, it's
Newcomer,
huge.
new comes, then the new goes. Just in time for dinner. Sit down. I don't know if I can without legs, but sure.
You can pull
I
yourself
will
up.
have an ass.
You got legs now, motherfucker.
Newcomer, isn't it peaceful here? I'm glad to see you're not a complete loony yet, unlike those others. You saw the people, didn't you? One can only wonder what happens to the folks around these pots. They've drifted far from humanity. Only thing they seem interested in is scavenging the scraps around Old Town. Apparently, Pandra Scolades was controversial. There's also Filger Scolades, which is aviator chocolates. That was just Coca-Cola, which had no meth, just high caffeine. Man, a lot of drug use back then, wasn't there?
Yeah.
How am I to have in-depth discussions with them? I want to talk about poetry, music, and the, culinary arts. What happened here?
It's great because meth was the new hotness. It was new and it was hot.
We are in the same boat here, my friend. I don't have the answers. I heard the Bremen military meddled with something. Some say the moonlight scorched this earth into something unrecognizable. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the moon scorch.
And the town folks say it's always been this way. You haven't touched the food yet. These are rare delicacies that you only find in Preville. I traveled from afar just to experience them. Pick these, for example. Don't they look delicious? Use your imagination. Food can be as inspiring as the highest form of painted art or the most complicated musical arrangements. Meth was actually prescribed as a weight loss supplement.
I mean, yeah, that'll do it.
What
I mean, as long as
comes
like
to
teeth retention isn't
mind
important to you.
when you look at these dangling beauties?
Cotton candy.
I disagree, Chitlin.
Those look like kidneys. Definitely kidneys.
They look-
100%.
They look like something a ghost grandma would steal.
The duality of the mind.
Yeah, let's go real pretentious in this.
I don't think she strikes me as well, I probably shouldn't insult our gracious host, shouldn't I? Meatballs. Surely you have never visited Preville before. Such common courses are not dealt around these parts. Let's see, yes. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to mind?
Okay, it's blocked out. Come on.
No, the
They,
cutoff.
they just blocked off the head. Come
Sorry,
on.
Wang, you know what this is.
Local sausage.
Just put male genitalia. I need the answer.
The problem is, to me, it looks like the blacked out part is the cutoff portion, but like I'm struggling to figure out what the bigger part is.
It's a stinger.
Oh, that's supposed to be the stinger from fucking. Okay.
It's a schlong.
Such vulgar talk at my dinner table. Oh.
No. Oh no.
This is good.
You dare mention a penis here in front of my dinner table?
Giant knife. Giant fork. Well, that was unfortunate.
No, that's pretty funny.
Let's try a different character. I don't know who I want to pick yet. But
Censored by a dark raccoon.
Yeah, it's the only mod.
Yeah, the yellow mage is very powerful if you know how to use them.
That's who I want to use. I just want to show Torpid the new characters, such as Hero Yui. Your classic occultist, sure. She'll heal you for 0 health and bleed you.
Mm.
Oh, that was the doctor who we were talking to. The iPad.
Doctor.
Turn off my fear and hunger inhibitors. The mechanic, who I think looks kind of awesome.
Yeah, you would.
Yellow Mage, who, weirdly enough, when I saw some like images of this game, I thought this was a lady, but that was because I saw the sprite and not the portrait. An interesting choice, Botanist. No combat capabilities, but knower of medicine, and also, unfortunately, bound to a wheelchair.
Hey, but you can lose your legs and won't affect you.
The blood loss will. Supposedly an anime reference. And the gal I think looks cool.
We go back. Who's the anime reference?
This is supposedly supposed to be a JoJo.
His name is Marco.
Yeah, it just looks like Joseph.
And then you have the gal I think looks cool, but also
Oh,
kind of sucks.
She's covered wars, according to her info.
Yeah.
That's why you picked her.
See, the thing about the mechanic girl is that you get access to a lot of crafting recipes from the start.
That's what I figured. Contrary to priest beliefs, yellow mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Use otherworldly powers so they fuel their own benefit and their own agenda. Ossa.
Bunger mode.
Give me the full text adventure. We didn't get this option initially. Cool. The soothing sound of rail tracks are not used to can't let you mind wander. You were born and raised in the raging hearts of Abyssonia, the continent with a long history embedded with chaos and warring factions. Those fools, the people around you, waged wars over ancient disputes and grudges started by long-gone ancestors. So, I just realized something a bit. I'm probably gonna go a little bit longer just because of the, little bit over an hour of installing the censorship mod. But, I'm feeling a little thirsty, so I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Shouldn't be too long.
5 years later.
It wasn't 5 years later, Festivore, shut up. But that's how it's always been. The people of Abyssonia held ancestors and their spirits on a godlike pedestal. But it's not like any better in the north, not in the continent of Europa. Those fools don't worship ancient deities, and none of them had even seen with their own eyes. And they certainly had their disputes as well, a great war after another. What's worse, their disputes didn't stay within their borders. They dragged everyone into this mess. They set their eyes on Abyssonia now because of its strategic position in securing an access to oil and other raw materials from the east. Man, this game is not shy about using history. It was only a matter of time before their troops would march on your land. You were not going to die because some faceless puppets chose to focus their magnifying glasses on your home country this time. Despite your young age, you decided to leave. Your siblings and mother would mourn your departure. They wanted you to have something to remember them by. Chak or the Soul Stone? We know what one does, but I don't know what the other does. I want to see what a Chak is. You consider yourself as successfully dead inside, not swayed by emotions, but took a lot of effort to convince yourself that you wouldn't miss your family. You still had obvious weaknesses to weed out. Are soulstones rare because they weren't super uncommon in the first? I do not know, Ish. You headed to the City of the Sun, Amon, to educate yourself on spiritualism and religion. You were no slouch physically, but you always considered intellect your true forte. And just like that, you were accepted after some preliminary tests. At the same time, news about the Great War closing Abyssinian borders were all that they could talk about on the radio. Amon was far from the borders and would probably remain safe for a good while, even after a war broke out. You figure you'd still have plenty of time to learn at the temple and leave the country before it was too late. At the Temple of Amon, you were given the choice to learn various different schools of spiritualism. Okay. I should learn methods from the home country. You learned meditation. You were talented and praised for your quick learning at the temple, but that came as no surprise. You knew you were smarter than most old geezers. They only possessed knowledge you wanted. Once you had that, they served no purpose to you. So we're kind of fulfilling the same role as what's his fuck, the Dark Priest from the original game, Enki. More time you spent at the temple, more pathetic the priests of Amon started to look in your eyes. Religion in general started to look dubious, too, after examining how the world functioned. Most religious doctrines were molded to accommodate the current ruling class. Religion was used as a mere tool to control the masses more than anything else. Dedicating your life to worship would equal dedicate your life to kings and queens of the time. You had left your home because you didn't want to die fighting someone else's war, so why would you waste your life serving someone else in turn? Around this time, you found an old scroll from one of the many Amon libraries. I figured the occultist would be the Enki type. I mean, maybe there are double the characters, so maybe there are like two sides. Go ahead.
Probably some overlap.
Yeah, like I feel like there'd be two sides of the same coin. Scroll mentioned of an old sect of magical practitioners originating from the eastern sanctuaries whose worldview seemed more appealing. Yellow mages differed from your typical priests. Instead of dedicating their lives to worship, gods existed for them. Their force was to be harnessed to further one's own personal growth and agenda. Instead of finding orders from their commanders laid out by the older gods, the Yellow Mages reveled in chaos. It was the natural order of the state the world would return to time and time again, so why even try to force it to anything else? You quit at the Temple of Amon and decided to head east in pursuit of these Yellow Mages. You traveled beyond your home continent, ultimately finding yourself at the narrow streets of the eastern sanctuaries. You got acquainted with the local temples, even though they adopted the worship of Almer as their main religion. Eastern sanctuaries are no better than the temples in Amon in that regard. If anything, religion was even more prevalent there and dictated the way people were to live and die. You were looked down upon by the scholars and religious leaders of the areas because of your very public opinions. That didn't bother you. You knew better. In time, your conviction convinced the facets you wanted. You were approached by a group of traveling mages who wore colorful attires. The Yellow Mages that were still around to this day and age were reduced to small, separate groups wandering around the world to study in all fields of the otherworldly. The group saw the potential in you and offered a place among them. You liked what you heard and decided to join the wandering group. What do you specialize in? Probably the basic shit, honestly. You learned La Danse Macabre, the traditional dance of the Yellow Mages that channels otherworldly powers close to you. Your path of learning and self-growth knows no end. Your travels brought you to a small border town. There you met a curious person, Hadil Asif, a self-proclaimed wizard of the Far East. Is that supposed to be the mad Arab?
I don't think that was his name.
That was Abdul Al-Hazred.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Despite his pretentious appearance, his family name Asif was well known and somewhat feared in certain occult circles, which gave him some credibility.
Who was the floating head guy in the first game?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Nasrod?
That sounds right.
He was gathering a group of adventurers to accompany him on a perilous quest. He had inherited a map. Nasra.
Nasra.
I was one letter off.
Hey, you were close.
He inherited a map from his late grandfather that was supposed to lead him to the infamous Dungeon of Fear and Hunger itself. Okay. The place used to be a noteworthy location of pilgrimage for any aspiring mages and priests in the distant past. The yellow mages he had spent time with previously told ominous tales about the dungeon. Initially, you dismissed Aziz's talks, only to be haunted by the most brutal nightmare on the following night. Something was calling for you, you had to witness the place yourself. You joined the motley crew of adventurers Azif had managed to put together and traveled through war-torn Europa. Most of the crew quit halfway to Rondon because of how difficult it was to cross the borders during these chaotic times. Excuse me. The closer to the destination you got, the more furnished your dreams became. The remaining members of your ragtag fellowship were visibly sick from stress and otherworldly pressure that had befallen you the moment you set out on your quest. The breaking point was the day you finally arrived at the dungeon. A heavy fog drowned you in your camp and made navigation impossible. Using a compass did no good as the things just spin violently. Distant growls and howls created unrest, not that there were any need for that, as superstition and constant misfortune had already convinced your fellow travelers that the trip was cursed from the start. I would not risk it, Witcher. Your companions panicked and started scattering in the mist. Azif himself had been sick from constant nightmares for half the trip already. You left him curled up in the fetus position in his tent and ventured forward on your own. After walking for a while, you started to make out something behind the thick white veil. The mist reveals a structure of some kind. Is the game getting darker? You got seeds of old ruins, or rather look more like a measly pile of rubble. If it weren't for the dreadful aura emanating from deep within, you couldn't tell if there was anything remarkable about this place whatsoever. Near the main entrance archway, there was a makeshift archaeological site with tents and digging equipment. The site looked abandoned. On the other side was a side entrance to the dungeons and stairs leading down. Well, of course we go to the side entrance. Cautiously.
Yeah, this just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah, surprisingly long, huh?
Yeah.
Cautiously walk down slippery stairs only to find a cave-in. The hall had totally collapsed and seemed to be nowhere around it. Buried in the rubble, there was an old skeleton in a medieval leather armor crushed among a ton of rocks. You didn't want to suffer the same fate as you returned back. Is that supposed to be the mercenary?
No, the mercenary... I don't know, actually.
I mean, he does start with leather armor, so...
That's why I'm assuming.
But, you know, that there were other dead bodies in that place, so whatever.
Examine the tents. The archaeological site seemed relatively new, maybe a couple of years old at tops. There were no sign of peoples. Whoever set it up had long abandoned the place. All the documents and report were written in Bremen, so you couldn't exactly tell what people were looking for. Okay, so the Bremen army started an insurrection because of the Kaiser, and then went for the Dungeon of Fear and Hunger first, then the Tower of Preheim. This might have been just a regular archaeological excursion that stumbled into a certain doom unknowingly. These truly were dungeons of fear and hunger, and then in their current state, they would slowly swallow unprepared tourists whole. The catch with Osa's intro, welcome to Fear and Hunger text adventure mode. Oh boy. The moment you stepped inside the dungeon walls, you felt an immense otherworldly pressure. You understood that the place would drain any normal person to the brink of madness in a matter of hours. You better be efficient about this. Even if the day was still bright, the darkness seemed to suffocate all light, and you could barely see anything in front of you. You lit up a torch. So, oh my god.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Who thought this was a good idea?
I thought this was just to get some, like, gills.
I know,
Starting
same. Left side doorway. Let's check out the door. Door didn't budge. His sword sounded like something heavy and live was making its way towards the door. You heard rumors of text. You didn't want to. You don't want to reenact horror stories. You back away. Check the room in front of you. The room had an old wooden desk. In front of a partly rotten flag that hung on the wall. It was old Radon. The opposite wall is half empty with bookshelves facing towards you. On you, Riley saw a wooden desk covered in cobwebs and dust. Check the chest. As the chest lock was busted, opening the chest confirms suspicion. It had been long looted. Suddenly, you hear loud banging and screeching coming from the entrance hall. Adrenaline was rushing as he ran back to see what was causing the noise. The closing door was jolted from its hinges. Something big was trying to force its way through the door, whatever it is, creating an inhuman guttural sound.
God, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we had the option of the truncated version, huh? I guess this is a decent enough option for, like, having Fear and Hunger 1 without, having to deal with Fear and Hunger 1. But having dealt with Fear and Hunger 1, this seems almost pedestrian. Turn around and consider leaving the darkness. However, you fear you might not have been able to return if you left the place, so to achieve what you set out to do, you decided to stay. Ran as fast as you could, keeping distance around Malformed Beast. You couldn't see much of the darkness, but a door frame that had light shining through the cracks caught your attention. You tackled the door open and stumbled to a courtyard, quickly dancing. Glancing at the dark corner, you noticed that the beast was nowhere to be seen. You figured the setting sun was keeping it at bay. Took a breather and then went across the yard. The grass had a sickly yellowish color. The long gallows set it. As the rays hit the long gallows standing at the center of the enclosure, as you managed to focus your eyes, you realized that something with an additional voice was echoing in your head. Something or someone was calling you from the depths. Something very curious about this echo. You needed to find a source, not like you had a choice but to delve deeper. You're at the foyer of the dungeon. The hall was large. To your left is the lavatory. To the right was a long corridor leading to the darkness. Before you rode a long, large stairway up. Torch slowly pushed away the darkness. The further you got, the stronger the echo in your head became. You couldn't make out the words clearly, but definitely in the right direction ahead. A larger room opened up, a set of icy doors. Your torch revealed human-like figures that stood beyond the radius of the light. Notice that these figures were medieval Iron Maidens. It seemed practical use, judging the old stains. The room had numerous other torture devices. Most of them were inoperable. Among them, you saw a roll of reinforced chests and a corridor leading to the cells. This is where we fought the torturer. While past contraptions and other devices. The corridor opened up with multiple cells. The end was a large bar ceiling with a staircase. Only a rusty old lock. Check the gate. Despite being ancient, the lock is durable. Figure you need a key or something. Just looked old. Try opening, you realize the lock is still functioning. You can open it without a key. Check cell doors. All doors are locked. No, don't check the... Ugh. Torture chamber. Return to foyer. Check the stairway? Stairway led to an all-mare sacrifice altar with a skeleton crucified. Next to the altar was a side path leading deeper into the fortress. Side path? Path was narrowly quarter, was missing bricks. Looks like the door had fallen. Collapsed at certain points, but you were able to hop over the trench. Large room opened before you. The room stood out with its fine decor, spiralful tiling, and many bookcases covering the walls. Check the doorway. The room slowly led to the room, wooden desk, carpeted use of sanctuaries, judging by its pattern, and a partly eaten corpse of the archaeological expedition. Search the body. The corpse belonged to one of the adventurers, as they have been told. It was like a traditional safari outfit you had seen in movies. Found tobacco, blue vial, and prison keys. Faint whining and moaning can be heard from the partly eaten archaeologist. The corpse had trouble getting back on his feet, but after a small stumble, he turned his attention towards you. Slowly, one step at a time, the ghoul approached. Cast Hurting on it. Finish your chant, focused all your hatred and fury on a concentrated spot on the ghoul's torso. Like a vortex, the energy tore the archaeologist's skin, and rotted meat left a gaping hole. She was surprised the ghoul kept on advancing as if nothing had happened. You never faced the living dead before, and it seemed like traditional means of harm had very little impact on something you felt no fear or pain. Back to wave as the ghoul kept following you. You cautiously hopped over the corridor, leaving the library. The creature face planted on the ground as you tripped over the rubble. Yeah, like Purple
The
prose.
boy's just giving up.
Purple prose could be skipped over. Dark Corridor.
So,
Yeah.
I was looking up the Unicorn Overlord Collector's Edition,
Yeah.
and I cannot find a single like eBay listing that actually shows what these heraldic crests are supposed to look like.
They're probably in-game assets.
That's what I'm thinking, but yeah, they're laying everything else out except those, so I think they must be in game.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
This was recharging news. You open the gate and slip silently lessons before the malformed monster slash against the bars. Violently, the creature try to reach for you by making low grunting noises. Then open up the gate, and once they long, then break in. So you take stairs into the darkness, and the thought crossed your mind. Darkness is switched with poor sauce by mindless beasts. Will the same fate happen to you if the dungeons are long enough?
I'm sorry, it comes with its own 239 card game?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
curious about. Stairs became sticky from old gore and blood. The deeper you go down, the air was stale and had rotten smell to it. Voices I tried got louder. You still couldn't make out any sense of word, but it was definitely calling for you. Deeper, deeper. You had to get deeper. That much was clear. You entered a huge chamber full of partially buried skeletons and rotten corpses around the thickly bodied man filled it those years. You said
Can we just like mash through this? I'm really. This is.
I'm trying to give this a fair shake, but also yeah.
I mean, I feel like we've given it its due. I don't know.
Two circuits on the ground, the lower levels, the middle chamber was around new wooden. Examine the contraption. You didn't escape the hole in the wooden contraption had been built a freight elevator. Contraption says, wasn't built. It was used by the same archaeological position. You use it if you have some rope with you.
At the heraldry menu, the player can customize the appearance of a shield. You can get more heraldic choices by completing quests or having pre-ordered the game or bought the collector's edition.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Oh, that is deafening.
Yeah. Take stairs down. Stairs lead down, stick in crime. Cold draft. Giant underground ravine appears before you. There's iron grid platforms, you by the chasms, looking bridge.
I love chasms.
Try to open cell doors, but they all appear locked. Go inside the bars. There should be Question walk over the bridge. Breathe across it. The bridge felt like it was going to collapse at any moment. Man. Whoever said this was interesting has an interesting definition of interesting.
Citation needed.
The 3 cells around and the ravine back to solid ground. Body was shown in the darkness for a moment. You thought the creature's still breathing, but you see it. Walked away quietly. Corridor of a small intersection. To your left, there was a doorway. To your right, continued darkness. Room belonged to an army officer. At the back of the room was an impressive-looking desk with a recliner. A small caster and chest what seemed like a rusty lever. Check the lever. Tried pulling it, but was stuck. Didn't budge a little. There's distant chain rattles. Seems like the motion caused your explosion immediately to use something.
Oh, sorry.
I thought that was the game for a second.
I thought that was a recording I was listening to edit.
Just had a thick, durable looking lock.
I'm sorry.
Like, did I hit my mic at that point?
I actually hit my mic stand.
There's a dead silence for the small ruckus caused by you and the officers, but still in the darkness we hear loud and clear. Check the desk. Ransacked. Look for less than the obvious. Found a hidden trap door. Pipe of tobacco. Yeah.
Is this gonna go all the way to the end of the game? Like, what are we doing?
Well, I'm getting a lot of supplies is the thing. I feel like this is going to translate to what we have when we start out. You know, there's in the room, thing was naked, revealing an unruly muscles, scarred physique, left arms missing. Striker shoot shows, the abomination was his head, had the head of a crow. Oh, Crow Mauler, hey, what's up?
Hey, he's back. Good.
Crow gave a loud call that was mixed with a deep resenting growl of an anguished man. That was all the warning he got, charged straight at you. The creature saw his footing. Try to defend. Tried to defend against the mauling arm, but it was all in vain. The thing had terrified force, so you got crushed against the floor, almost losing your consciousness. Creature knew perfectly how to utilize a dreadful weapon, and sword swayed the skin of your back. Your surprise and mercy, the Crow finished you quickly with one additional swoop that broke your spine. Oh, fuck this.
What? Oh, fuck off.
I'm choosing literally.
Wait a minute!
What?
You have to win the text adventure to play the fucking game?
Wow.
Okay, I do love the fact that you can just die in your flashback somehow.
No, that's...
I'm not happy about that.
That's...
No. I love that you can die in your fucking flashback.
I need to get a fucking document for that one, because that's a lot with, like, fucking literal-ass dead ends. Yeah, we die as Karen, and, like, it's kind of a brutal one, because you don't have a lot to start out with.
I thought the text thing would just be like a quick little, hey, here's your starting stats. But no, it's a whole thing that you have to win.
Besides, the only one that this could happen to, and partially why the abridged version of this. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, I think Checker Pants was the doctor from what we were talking about a while ago. I'm gonna try the mechanic. Seems like crafting is gonna be super important here. A Bella. Despite your homeland suffering greatly from the First Great War, you had a peaceful and balanced childhood with both your parents and many siblings. Ah, no tragic backstory here. The northern capital of Oldegard was rebuilding their destroyed cities when news about hostilities in Eastern Europa were broadcast on the radio. Are we Oldegardian? Are we descended from Ragnvald? Sound like the beginning of another world war. You're still too young to take part in defending your borders, so you had to figure out an alternate way to help out your home front. You had a knack for mechanics and electronics, ultimately came down to those lines of studies. Let's do fucking mechanics. Wrench toss. Because you were the eldest, you had a natural habit of taking care of those around you. Many of your close relatives marched to battle, and nothing could have gotten you more frustrated than your inability to help. You had already matured to adulthood, but because of your expertise in engineering, your role on the home front was more important than what you could have achieved on the battlefield. Thanks, however. The home front was in disorder too. Something had to set up and covered all the missing men now dying far away in some remorse battlefield. Broad shoulders could carry the burden and increase the increased workload. They had to, because if not you, then who? During one particularly stormy night, when you were returning home after your 12-hour day, you ran into a foreign man on a rain-soaked alleyway. The man noticed you, desperately tried to run for it, only to collapse a weakly 10 meters or so. The man had been shot in the stomach. Upon switching his positions, you found in the documents that he was from the kingdom of Radon, an ally of Oldegard. Thought about what to do for a moment, and then... No snitches. Man stayed unconscious for a week, but slowly recovered thanks to your attentive mending. As days went by, you saw your eagerness to help and frustration towards the war. He then revealed his business at Oldegard. He was part of an underground resistance called the Nameless Liberty Underground, or the NLU. The organization had been brewing hidden from watching eyes since the dawn of the First War. The NLU worked across Europa, trying to subdue the advances of both Bremen and the Eastern Union. The man had important documents that needed to take to the Kingdom of Radon. Because he couldn't make them obviously to himself, he asked if you could take them. He'd been hoping for a chance to work on something bigger, and this just seemed to be that. He packed your bag and set out. As thanks, he gave you the officer's sword. Oh boy!
Oh, starting with a decent weapon, sounds like.
Traveled through Europe through the King of Radon. He found the meeting point, described the man, and made contact. After talking briefly, you were asked to join the organization. They were running low on members, and your expertise would come in handy. You were led to the headquarters. You got to choose how you'd offer your help. Huh. Better weapons or traps?
It's up to you, buddy.
Bear traps were incredibly useful in the first game, so I think traps might still be useful. And you had spies everywhere, combining various information snippets gathered across the continent. You were able to unravel parts of a larger scheme. The Eastern Union had been working on something malevolent and ill-boding in the country of Bohemia, and it seems like Bremen wanted to get their hands on it. Your deduction got a lot more weight when you heard that Bremen finally occupied Bohemia. The NLU sent some of their members immediately to the capital, but you quickly lost contact. The organization decided to wait and see if their members would surface, but you could just sit back and hope for the best. Decided to take the first train towards Preval and find out what was going on. You were told that if you needed support, you would recognize the leader of the Bohemian branch from her red shoes. Wait. The gal from the intro. This little information, how do you prepare for the trip? Spare parts? Felt tense since the moment you embarked. Every night you see nightmares of the horrors that would wait in Preval. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there's more to the dream than mere logic would dictate. Oh, I
See, that's how we do intros. They're just straightforward.
We got it with both girls. I don't know about the mage. That was weird. I understand the idea. I kind of wish they gave you like a warning of like long text speeches will occur in succession.
Yeah.
Or something like "Get coffee, bucko. This is gonna be a while." Oh, she has fear of ghosts. Okay. The opposite.
+1.
I mean, better than the knife, which was 40 when we were with the reporter. Interesting they refer to Kingdom of Bohemia, which is a real kingdom. Oh, there's a lot of shit that's just based in reality here. Like, what's it called? Bremen is just Germany. The Kingdom of Edo is just Japan. Europa is Europe. The engine won't start. There must be something wrong with it. You overhear a discussion. So this is before the reporter awakens. Verdun is France. There's still people inside the train? We don't really know what's going on. Oh, this is still the same one. Tried to check up on the train, but it won't move an inch. I'm no train driver, but they say the thing is busted. Maybe I could help. I know a thing or two about trains. This will be changed to my working overalls first. Change your outfit back to work. You just had these in your dreams. Was the dream an omen? You're ashamed to admit it, but you feel at most at home in this yellow jumpsuit. You examine the engine, but there's nothing wrong with it. How does it look? I don't really know what's the problem. No helping it. Maybe it's better if you just wait for train personnel. If you're not in a hurry, I recommend taking a seat inside and try to relax. Yeah, this part seems to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Though Karen says she's a, did she say she's an officer on duty?
No, she said she's a Karen Sauer. I'm a journalist.
Oh, I must have missed that.
It might have been official duty.
Official duty. Osa, I think your spine got broken in your fucking backstory, and now you're just not talking to us.
Os has actually been dead the entire time.
Why did we even
Yep.
entertain the thought that he was alive?
He never escaped his flashback.
Oh, there was a Bremen officer apparently here. Smells like a
I
sadistic...
do.
Oh, this is what...
As-
Go ahead.
I was say I like the image of Osa just sitting there reminiscing about his time in the Dungeon of Fear and Hunger on the train, only to remember, oh yeah, I died, and then he just evaporates.
I don't feel so good. Yeah, this is an option we could have picked as Karen. It's similar to hallucinogens experiment on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they had to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. Wish I had the capacity to fight, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I covered wars, you know. Of course they had to do it.
Yeah, naturally.
I need some flaky eye patch foreigner telling... Wow, Karen. Thanks. I've covered wars too, you know. Fucking everyone's covered wars here. Hello?
Just a trendy thing to do around here.
Yeah, it was a trendy thing to do in World War II, yeah. I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I could tell from first-hand experience there are no known chemicals that could create visions that vivid, especially the ones that are identical. You can feel the tension rising between these two. I take it that we're done here. As much as I'd like to help, I don't have time to play happy campers. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? It's really funny because this game kind of has the same vibe of Pathologic as if you're not playing as the character, they pick the worst possible options you could have picked.
Yeah.
Because Karen already sounds like a fucking bitch right now. I need to be going to... I need to skip this segment. There are a couple of There's a couple of neat things of, like, you know, the details being changed, but ultimately it's the same.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hello, ordinary Japanese businessman.
Okay, so you can continue doing the same way you did before, or you can follow Karen Highwing.
I didn't see her, though.
She went north.
I can craft bear traps and something else, but I need gunpowder for that. Which I don't think I have. Now the question is...
Didn't north. Like, she went north of the train.
Yeah, north of the train.
Oh, there was a pathway north. Okay.
Apparently, yeah. I wasn't aware of that, but yeah, I did see someone going north.
I completely missed that. Good to know that she's slow as well. Oh yeah, we have the run button. I completely forgot about that. What is it? Where you head? What brings you here? I smell a scoop. I don't think anyone visits these parts unless they have to. Wait. What?
The same place? No. These
No,
power
it's-
lines weren't here.
So I think we were going to the Misty Woods a while ago? Oh my.
Yeah,
He's probably
Persona
fine.
4.
Riverside.
Nothing to say about the statues. Just all right.
I mean, one of them looks like a statue of Caesar, but you know.
Watch out, he's
Oh
gonna shoot you.
God!
Oh Jesus!
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Run away!
Holy shit!
Why do they have guns?
Yeah, enemies with guns, you have to be careful because they can hit you.
It's like with the fucking yellow mages. That dude had a fucking AK too. What the hell?
No, it was just a hunting rifle.
Well, Riverside. Man, Karen decided to take the hardcore route. What the fuck?
Well, maybe the guy with the rifle will take care of her.
Just blow her away. Pow.
Yeah, that'll solve at least part of your battle royale problem.
And that's how you typically win those battle royale games. Just sit inside a bathtub for 48 hours and wait the whole thing out, and then just like take out the straggler.
I see Wang is a big proponent of wiener strats.
What do you think my name is? I don't think I should interface with these fellows.
Why not?
Oh, you know, prior history.
Coward.
I gouge my eyes out, but I still see the green hue. Okay.
Note his name.
Moon Scorched.
Oh.
Oh, so the moon just fired a fucking radiation beam just now, and we somehow survived?
Because you were on the train, probably.
It devours everything. The man's crying hysterically. He has scratch marks over it, and his skin is hanging loose on his cheekbones. What's going on? We are the ones who survived. That just looks like mercenary. Person's barely alive. You can already hear the death rattle coming from him. Oh, none of these are good decisions, but hey. Thanks for the $2, pal. It's pretty fucked what I did just now, but the other option I feel is equally not as good.
I mean, you would just let that guy suffer like that?
I mean, it sounded like he was just going to die. The elevator just seems to be stuck from the side. This definitely seems like the easier route to take when you aren't dealing with, the village. What's going on here? The moon scorched this land. It scorched us too. There's an old rusty hatch. It's too dark, you can't see anything but darkness. I mean, it sounds...
Got a light?
I don't think I do, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you find a torch before you go down there.
Yeah, Blackjack, we were doing Osa's needlessly extended backstory. And then he just decides to die in the middle of it.
He died in a flashback.
It's like the reverse of, like, what was it, Prince of Persia, where he's like, no, that's not how that goes. Let's try this again. He's like, alright, that's how I died. And then just blinks away.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember now I died.
It's crawling under my skin. Itchy, tasty. The cold light that burns. What cold light? You are the same.
A moon.
You'll see. You'll understand. Uh-oh.
Oh. Who's this fella?
He doesn't have a pipe. He's not that scary.
I suppose this was the same reflection of the area back in Funger 1 where the main door is the worst possible place you could go to and you'll die horribly and you really just want to go through the side door. But it was a pretty cool start where we just saw fucking Rasputin come out hog flinging around talking about Termina.
into the head hut.
A man looks like he needs medical attention.
Oh. Don't like that.
Dude seems chill though.
Wall of severed heads, they seem to be varying states of rot. The earlier heads look like several weeks old, while the most recent ones are freshly cut. Weeks? The dark corner, the unwanted and undesired, where they dumped in disease, stillborn, and now the moon scorched. Welcome, O fresh one. Welcome to the shit pit of Previl. What's going on here? The high priest of the city, they want to have their cake both ways. They spit on us and condemn our depraved ways, but when the time comes for ceremonial gifts to the unknown gods, they take their elevator down here. Nice decorations. Under the ever-watching eye of the dead. I want more, though. I want the ones who swiped half the old town down. The woodsman. Then I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the priest. I'll see what I can do. Show no more remorse. Let their blood flow.
Oh, this dude seems pretty cool.
Man runs straight at you, obvious with killing intent. Even the flayed skin on his waist don't seem to slow him down.
Kill him.
Throw your pipe wrench at the enemy. Chance to stun requires a pipe wrench to be equipped. So the sword kind of doesn't. The sword is kind of a trick, isn't it? Oh. What are the infected leg.
Yeah, I don't know what the triangles are next to your name. You seem to get one every single time you get attacked.
Oh, I'm doubly infected. Wow. This fight's fucking nasty.
Look, it might be currency for skills. Well and great.
They have an animation. Glass vial uses alchemy. Small key. Pet pills. Lucky coin. Bear trap. I should have bear trapped.
You want to check under healing.
Right. Beer. Antidote for poisoning. Blue herb. Body heal. Red herb. Intenses the effects of other herbs. But I don't know chemistry. How to Wayne get the sword? I helped the supposed spy. The problem is if I don't find a cure for the infection, this run's gonna end real quick.
Okay, so I would say that if you went with the weapon crafting, if you're lucky, you can make some really strong weapons like pretty early on.
Like the gun, I'm assuming.
No. Like a flaming flail.
The one time you don't try flipping tails.
Yeah, I was kind of mashed through that, admittedly. How do I get out of here? Please have a green herb in one of these.
Got moldy bread.
I mean, it might have penicillin. How are you still alive? That's what the hell's going on in this town. Something very bad. Locals, did you get attacked too? Yes. Just glad I took my... What do you mean you took your pistol with you? I don't see some fucking gun. Scoop just got a lot bigger. Have to be careful for what I wish for in the future. What do we do now? We don't do anything. I work alone. I have Scoop to investigate, and the stakes just got higher. Won't be safe alone. Are we worried about me or yourself? It'd be a lot safer if you just return to the train. So I don't think Karen is recruitable.
I'll let you know if she is. She's just not at this moment.
Ooh, that's all infections. Fucking hell yeah.
I mean, Karen is alone and jumpable.
Healing.
So
And I have several bite marks on my fucking ass. What are you trying to get at here?
I'm
Footprints.
just saying, like a quick shanking could do, you know, do some work.
She also has a gun.
Now you can go into the dark basement.
Did I get one?
You got
Wait,
3
yeah.
matches.
Not exactly a torch, but you know.
Does that work as that? Entire room is focused on the TV set. Too bad it's useless due to the lack of electricity. This town kind of sucks. Oh!
Oh fuck! They have guns.
Yeah. Go for the arms.
It's still beating my ass though, good lord.
Heal.
I have nothing to heal with.
Didn't you get a blue vial earlier?
I used it already. No, but I could
If you
do
lead him
that.
into the bear trap, yeah.
I don't think he's dumb. I think he might be dumb.
That horse looks like it's having a good time.
I disagree. Oh, I did get a blue vial. When did that happen?
You were talking to Karen when the box is by Karen.
I'm gonna fight a pipe.
Anything in that suitcase that's open?
Empty.
Damn.
Now, I believe this sword is strong enough to get, like, a normal villager's arm.
And combat is not worth it in these games.
Yeah, because it's always a 6v1 scenario.
It is a lot easier when you get companions. But up until that point, it is a son of a bitch.
With the body.
Typically you want to do something like bear traps first, but enemies seem a lot stronger in this game. A sickle, I don't think it's a strong one though.
Probably not as good as a sword. No.
10 less. Folger's Diary 1. Hard to examine the cause of death. There's not much physical trauma. Maybe you suffered a heart attack or a disease of poison. I don't find it worthwhile to take out the villager's legs. Is hitting the head easier now?
I think they just have low health more. You just hit them in the torso.
What backwater parts these dark of the earth really are? When I heard about this assignment, I figured the city of Preval was at least decent sized and there would be some entertainment to be had with the local dancers and street girls. But alas, I'm not too keen on getting comfy with the locals after sightseeing for a bit. Frankly, I'm baffled on how a city this size has managed to stay so isolated from the neighboring influences in modern times. The Preval folks still hang on tightly to religious rites as old as the Fellowship itself. The human sacrifices creep me out in this day and age. Even if I see the horrors of war, the crucifixes that around the city manage to send a chill down my spine. Comforting. I can't get those book boxes. Yo, Torpid.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Weren't you talking about heroin?
No. Talking about meth.
Oh, my bad. What's it called? The Ornament Lantern.
Ornament Lantern is it's a
Simple lantern can be used to throw at enemies for a small fire attack. It's consumable.
also it's a crafting material.
Well, we're back here now. This definitely seems like a safer way to get to the mayor's house. Now the question is surviving the priest. Book of Oh, I know what the Book of Fears is.
Alright, what's your fear?
Phasmophobia. It's fear of ghosts. Book of Enlightenment, so I could save if I wanted to. I don't think I want to. We read about Chapter of Rare. The Last Frontier, Chapter 1. The Last Frontier, the Vinland Colonial. Legends report in the year 1009, a group of explorers of Oldgard made first contact with the island region of Vinland. This is the first written record of the continent. The next confirmed case dates back to 1310, when a small fleet from Episonia ventured to the dark waters of the west. However, it would take another 200 years before an established trade route would be formed again by the seafarers of Oldgard in 1577. It was during this escapade that the continent was named Vinland, translating to Wine Land, supposedly because of the amount of wine required to wipe the memories clean of the land and the horrors it contained. That's an interesting take on Vinland. Despite the existence of the continent being more common knowledge among the scholars of the Western world, ventures to the said land were very rare. In the year 1650, a scholar from the Vatican wrote the following description. The soil consists of minerals that seem to reject sunlight and warmth altogether, resulting in the ground to look like a contagion of colorless black mass, where it is hard to measure depth of each hill and basin with the naked eye. And the few plants that manage to grow in this hostile ground end up taking the very same features. Thus, the landscape merges together as far as the eye could see. Just endless darkness. If you are lucky, the clouds might shift a little and you can at least tell where the lands end and the sky begins. This land is cursed. It is morbid and dark. Each sailor comes back with vivid stories of very personal nightmares they went through when they stayed in Vinland. Yeah, North America just seems like a blasted hellscape. Discovery of this continent is the biggest mistake mankind has ever made. Wow.
Harsh.
Grogroth, I know that boy. Destroyer men, he ushers in a new dawn with force and violence. Grogroth is the other part of the most primal duality, creation and destruction, where one does not exist without the other. World where destruction is often associated with the evil of the world. This, of course, is foolishness. There is no room for new creation if the slate is not first burnt clean and empty. Change is inevitable, just as Grogeroth. I skipped a beat because of my controller. What one needs to understand is that the destruction is of the pure kind. It does not target one man, it just does. Grogeroth is associated with the god of creation Sylvan and their child, Venushka. Did we ever see that? Grogeroth offers mankind the blessing of blood magic. Constant sacrifices and maintain will maintain the relationship. The mark increases their physical strength. So we want to find an asymmetrical circle and put the Tails marker on it. 17th century poetry is left open. The language has changed a great deal since you don't bother seeing the effort right now.
Also, Venushka's new to this.
Okay. No, don't light the candle.
Time to go to the basement.
This seems like a great idea. After, getting shot and all. I found duct tape. I'm so glad it's misspelled. Can't open that door. This must be the food storage.
Hey.
What's his name was looking for this, right?
Yes.
Should we loot it or should we let him know?
Follow your heart.
Oh boy, a broomstick. What wonders await? God, the living room TV is so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
No, all I could hear was the fucking ambient track.
Good, honestly.
You do have a small key.
I suppose I could use it because I can't think of anywhere else to use it. Sadly, I don't have weapon crafting. I have trap crafting. Arm guards.
Yeah, I was muted, so I was supposed to suggest, like, yeah, weapon crafting probably sounds better in the long run because traps you only usually once.
Yeah, it never occurred to me until now. Look, Sylvain. Oh, this censorship is kind of awkward.
They gave him hair.
Got a nice little fro there. Sylvan, the goddess of love, lust, and creation. She creates men and women at the dawn of time. From the very first moment, she loved her children dearly. Over time, her love blossomed into a more obsessive form, and she would take a more hands-on approach in controlling the direction her children look, always having their best interest in mind. When she realized her children would never return the same amount of affection back, her love took a more twisted form. Sylvain forces mankind more to her liking, closer to her own image, with her gifts to humans, the love magic known as flower magic. For a brief moment in history, mankind fell ill into a craze of fleshy delights. As a synchronized mass, sea of naked people in the middle of coitus would pulsate and waste their days. Sylvan is often associated with Grogeroth and their offspring Venushka. Mark of Sylvain raises the otherworldly protection of its wielder. See the Sylvain? It's just an eyeball and nothing else.
It's fine, it's a sideways eye that's looking up.
Yeah. stuff here that I could loot. We've seen the sky. Well, I should say we've seen this event with the reporter. I feel like I could do the reporter if I, choose better stuff, because, like, man, all I got out of the character select was just the ability to run away. It is wild that every social interaction, no matter who you are, is predicated with attack them. I found food storage. Lead the way. Jackpot. This is it. Oh, the stuff. The famous Bohemian truffle. The mayor must have gathered all this when the shit hit the fan. You could barricade yourself here with months with this much of goodies. I'll pick up the ingredients for a great dinner. For how many people? Maybe 14. Yeah. Hey, I also found something interesting. Maybe you could find use for these. The sewer keys. Figure you could get to the city with these. In any case, I'll see you back at the train. Don't forget to join the dinner. That seems imposing.
Badum.
Yeah, like fucking murder noises here, right?
I wonder what could be making all these noises.
Could it be a heart of darkness? Fuck you, door. Ugh. I wonder if this door has the same traits as the original game, where fucking it counts as legs, so if you have a leg attack, it'll die. So outside of the funny man on floor 2, I don't know if there's much to this area. My doors are too strong for you, traveler. Can I force this door open? It looks normal. No. Doors are too strong for my stupid ass. Not gonna approach that man. So I have like, what, 8 health left? So then, well, we got the keys to the sewer. Maybe now we should go down into the awful sewer that we just saw. Oh boy. Well, I think I really bungled it here. Traps do not seem as good here. Because, man, now this area is just a dead end.
Yeah, this is,
Oh, the trap's gone.
Unless you use it like during the middle of a fight.
Can you do that?
I don't know. I know that these guys can do it. What's up?
Wow, he's just not doing anything, huh? He just kind of phoned that one in.
Yeah, these people don't really have a whole lot of health.
Well, I mean, he didn't even try to attack me. Specifically, the guys set bear traps will not step on them. Oh, yeah, because he does have a skill that is set bear trap. Well, that kind of cuts my entire skill set in half. But now, since we got sewer keys, maybe we should go down into the awful hell pit we saw a while ago?
Oh yeah, sewer key.
I don't remember where it is, though, is the issue.
Past the bridge.
So around here?
No.
Or backtrack?
Or the other side of where you are. Yeah, backtrack.
Oh, I don't want to deal with the infected man.
See, this would have been the time to use a bear trap.
Thankfully, Abella knows how to run away. Oh, we could see down here. Oh boy, a bolt! Smell is neutral, no idea what liquid this is. Got a broomstick. Door won't open is for electric lock. This isn't the sewers then.
Now, time to make a landmine.
That's what I was actually thinking.
If there's anything I know about what Minecraft has taught me, what you do is you take the pressure plate. You don't have any scrap metal. Take the pressure plate, put it in front of the door, and then walk on the pressure plate, and it should open up.
Man, Minecraft is kind of bungled, isn't it? So then now what?
I don't know. We can go get murdered in the woods.
I don't remember seeing a sewer anywhere.
The sewers are probably in town.
It pains me that this engineer doesn't know how to pick up a bear trap that's set on the ground.
Look, as we all know, bear traps are terrible because they're one and done.
You didn't get her starting skill to open electronics? No, I thought mechanical engineering would be a lot more useful in a town in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
It's very funny.
Oh no, laundry is blocking me. Man, my coin flips have been ass today. Ooh, buddy. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Just music.
I love the groan in the song. Is there no way out of here?
Up and to the right. I think you got to go into the mayor's place.
The thing is, I found nothing in the mayor's place outside of the awful priest.
Or you had to go back.
Is a priest stupid enough to not know about bear traps?
Turn around first.
Later, Later, fucko.
Got him.
Hey, buckaroo. This seems funny. A soul stone.
Now kick him.
The priest retains his mocking grin even after his passing. Oh, I hate him.
Chop his head off.
With what? Do I have a
Chemical talk.
saw off his head?
What? No head?
Didn't he say he didn't the alleyway man say he wanted the priest dead?
Yeah.
Hey. There's a ritual card here. You could use it if you had something to draw. Oh, fuck. Well, I have a bloody head.
So that room that you weren't able to get into, perhaps you can get to it now.
Room I couldn't get into?
The basement. Or not. Wait.
The manor key. I want to win a goddamn coin flip. Oh, another soul stone. Okay.
Check the arm.
Better. Though we do want to avoid getting into any encounters until I find some form of healing. Oh, if only Sylvain could help me.
You should be able to open that door now.
Occult Grimoires. Do we need to read that to learn its bullshit? The bed looks comfy and relatively clean. Oh, does this mean I could save?
Maybe.
I would explore a bit more first.
Oh, fuck. So, because I've been playing another video game that reverses B and A as a...
He's beating his shit.
Oh, God. I didn't even see him initially. Is that one of the fucking, train members?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, we're dead. Yeah, I knew it. That was one of the train people. Fucking hell. Resting here is a trap. And because of my dumb fingers, I chose poorly.
Now to start over and get yourself weapon crafting.
Yeah, honestly.
Get yourself a fire flail.
If I have the tools to build it. So we want electronics because apparently there's electricity in this awful old town. So if we take him home, we get the sword. What happens if we report him? Because this doesn't relate to our expertise at all. This is just something that determines what we get. Well, might as well give it a shot. You reported the man to the emissions of Oldegard. Apparently, he had recently traveled from Eastern Union to Oldegard and was suspected for espionage. There was a bounty on his head. You got 10 shillings and a lucky coin. So no sword, but we get the lucky coin. Something bothered you when you first found the man and put on searching. You found a suitcase full of top secret documents. Pointed to the kingdom of Dawn. Documents didn't look like those of an Eastern Union pilot. They look like the exact opposite. So we do eventually do this no matter what happens with the guy. It just determines if we get a sword or shillings that do something? Double creating weapons, you learn weapon craft. Save your character history, yes please. Skip the intro, yes please. Yeah, we'll probably go to the top of the hour and see what's up. Now, if I could figure out who would, use shillings, that'd be nice.
Oh, also, there was a very funny thing you could have done in that fight, Wang.
Against, oh, could I have hit his
Caligula.
Could I hit his pecker?
You could have chopped that fucking dick off.
I was worried about the pipe. 4 sickles and a broomstick. 1 broomstick and an ornamental lantern. I think that's what you're talking about, Festivore.
Yeah. If you find the stuff for this thing, the bench grinder is that last weapon is really good.
I'd imagine so. Don't let me bother you. Don't need intros. I'm glad this game still keeps the tradition of, chopping off peckers. But I think in this incarnation of our character, we're going to be bashing dicks. Go on foot.
Tale as old as time, a song as old as rhyme. Lop his whole dick off.
Or wrench it off, So now we know what to be careful about. But we also lose our advantage against the Dark Priest unless I find a bear trap just lying around.
Oh, unless you're better equipped.
Yeah, if I manage to get the mace, it might be interesting, but I need both a broomstick and the lantern seems like the awkward thing to get. No, we don't want to linger around here because we could get our fucking, tit shot off.
Just don't get hit.
5 head.
Don't stop moving.
We do have to worry about the infected individual here, but if we just attack his chest, he should go down.
They don't really have a whole lot of health. Yeah.
I also forget we have a run. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, did you get short circuit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, then you can use that now.
Was there anything here? Well, I guess we could put him out of his misery since he, is dying? He is dead now.
Now loot.
Well,
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I put a man out of his misery. Yay me.
I wonder if he could draw the infected dude through the traps over there.
That's what I was thinking. Oh boy, free broomstick.
And another free broomstick.
Another free broomstick. Scrap metal, gasoline canister, sewer winch.
Finally, we real survival horror now.
Ooh, all right.
Hey!
Now you can set people on fire.
Makeshift weapon that's hard to wield but hard to read properly, as well as make an unpredictable weapon. Causes burns. We still don't want to get into fights, but it'll help a.
And this looks like a bunker.
Yeah, remember this is the Second World War, so this is probably a remnant of the first one. Dusty projector. If you had any film, you could play it here. Interesting.
Anything in that?
Lucky Coin says yes. What? I said tails, right?
You hit heads.
Ugh. Damn these fingers of mine.
Only the fattest fingering.
Unironically, yes. Ooh, interesting noises. It is cool that depending on your what your character has, you could do vastly different things. Where am I? Is that just a cliff edge? Okay. The smell is...
Welcome to the sewers.
But we can't do anything here because we don't have the keys. Oh, fuck it.
This feels like a very well thought out plan.
Oh, absolutely. We have a hammer, we have a flaming mace and everything.
Blue herb, that's some healing.
What? We're detected by someone, but who? Oh, it's one of them. Okay. The smell of filth and feces is overwhelming.
Stimky.
And rotting meat. Wow. 303. The fuck is that? Oh boy. It sure feels like a Bloodborne here.
Alright, something's better than nothing.
Ratman!
Ratman.
I don't think I'm gonna.
But you could set the Ratman on fire.
There are other, less nasty avenues of exploration. Now where are we? Oh. Okay.
That looks decidedly friend-shaped.
if your friends make their home in Silent Hill.
Oh, it looks like you're either fight that or fight Ratman.
There are more of them.
Poo water.
Must you describe it like that?
I mean, what else would you call it?
Waste?
Poo.
Sewage treatment plant. The noise air down here is heavy, noisy, something
Moist.
and moist and musky. The water pressure must be maintained at the minimum of 50% to not create cloggages. As a safety precaution, you can only disable 50% of the water pipes coming from western and coming from eastern. Well, I don't know what that does for me, but here we go. Oh, I see.
You've chosen wrong.
Or that side, at least. But also, apparently, there's no other side. Yeehaw. Oh, here we go. There's water dripping down the walls everywhere you look.
Oh no, you're in the back rooms.
The door won't open, something's blocking it from the other side. Ugh. I have chosen poorly.
Okay, so the that line in the middle, I think, is the ladder.
There were two ladders, though, weren't there?
I don't know, man, because that seems to be the one that was getting in your way, at least.
Let's see how that works. That gets us here, but we don't have that. No, we can't get past that. Just want to check something here real quick. So that waterfall is just not going to be interfaced with.
Nope, that one's a guarantee.
No, it might be from a higher one. Usually
Yeah, it's higher up if you look closely. The one you want to shut off is the one above it.
Actually, hang on a second. Oh yeah, we can only have one off each side, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Oh wait, the thing that's blocking the door is that block there.
Mm-hmm.
And I swapped the sides, right? So like,
Wait, did you check the left side though?
I did check the left side. If we swap to the other side, we get this open to us, but that doesn't do anything for us. Maybe if I do this one?
Nope.
It doesn't seem like there's any right option then. It's like this area is just blocked off. Because like if we do the left side, this waterfall blocks us, but if we do the right side, the one in front of the door blocks us. I think you could climb a wall pipe on the right of the map. Oh, that is deceptive.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing is
Nope.
Nope.
That then begs the question of why this is here at all.
You try turning off the left one, the second one on the left.
Yeah. Go to the thing. Look at the thing really quick. Yeah, the one that keeps getting in your way is the one on the right. Yeah.
So do it like this.
Give it a shot.
Also, Abella's getting hungry.
And you got a bunch of food.
Let's see how much food it heals.
Seem to be a lot of these golden chanterelles here.
Chantarella dreams, I mean not the nightmares.
No. Try going up the left.
Ah, there we go.
Because what you don't seem to realize is that it's a skew. I got a full picture of the room because
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't sure what I was looking at.
Kick that. That'll let us get there later on. And then over here we get rid of this. What does that do for us?
Can you put in the way of the water?
No.
No.
But after the water's then if the water's not pouring, then maybe. So with that in mind, we want this flipped on, I think.
Might as well give it a go.
Because that leads us to this ladder. Which leads to the way out, it looks like. Or not. Yeah, fuck you, block. Go in the corner.
Think about what you've done.
Oh, do I want to deal with you?
Fight the head hag.
Haha, eat it, sucker. I am Levy.
Oh no, he mutated.
Levy. Oh, that's real bad.
He's on fire now.
He's armless now. the hell happened to you, kid? I get a 303 rifle, 5 bullets, and an army jumpsuit.
I'll cut his head off.
Why though?
Because.
I guess it's our prize for what the fancy tower man told us. Shoot on field with shift.
I believe if you have a gun, you can shoot it while on the overworld to damage enemies.
Yep, they mentioned that a while ago. Shoot with shift on the overworld. Oh man, that kid got fucked up.
You didn't save him.
Something tells me that there's gonna be no saving anyone.
Oh no, there is.
Man, fuck this game. I have failed 3 lucky coin flips today. You are playing the only character that could save everyone. What?
Yeah, the whole thing is things are happening regardless what you're doing. So it's just that if you want to save everybody, it's just the right path.
There are a lot of people here, actually.
You know, I'm gonna DM you about it, Festivore.
Go ahead.
Examine the rifle. It feels crazy to do such a simple apparatus because have a big impact on the world. You've seen these things create destruction around the world and create great disdain over them over time. Having one in the situation creates a sense of safety. You're not familiar with one, but you figure that plenty of dull-witted people have managed to use one, so why not you?
Okay, that's kind of funny, Festivore.
This guy gets like 3 attacks, though. He's really brutal. Oh, dead in 1.
Yeah, some of these early enemies are actually rather weak.
With the right weapon. And a knife is not the right weapon.
He's a good, yeah, totally. The flail is a good weapon.
I know.
Fire is a solid all-purpose tool.
If you don't kill melee, you inflict burn status on them.
Foul stench emanates from the staircase.
Dimkey staircase.
Is
Survival
that a witch that you
horror,
can get?
Wang.
Why?
Wang.
Hmm?
Look what's on the table.
Oh, the suit. Did we
Yeah!
get a sewer winch though?
Yeah, we did!
Now we have 2.
Resident Evil, eat your heart out.
Saw blade? Or man lantern. Now you're just missing the bench grinder.
Oh, I think I have a vague idea of what we're making, and that's terrifying.
Also, that top one, that top thing you go if only you had the officer sword. And heroin.
And heroin.
So if we save the spy and then find heroin, we find some kind of sword. Quiet wind gently howls throughout the... Oh, we're in the city now.
Ooh.
Pretty good low, like, vibe here. The
It
ruin...
just surprised me because it's like deeper than a lot of the other tracks in this. It's a bit bassier.
And then it stops. Oh, no, there you go.
I don't like that in the middle of the road.
Oh, I see the landmine, don't worry. Ugh, damn it. Ugh, damn it. Can't get nothing out here. Chainmail dress, sorry? What? Okay. These are some pretty fat beats, he's not gonna lie.
Oh, the Mallet Men.
The what now?
Oh yeah, Wang. Can
Goodbye.
you get something?
What do you mean?
Can I see your armor quick? Oh, you did get the dress, okay.
And equipped it. Also, my mind is not looking great. Beer
Same, I
needs-
take meds for that.
Sounds like you should take beer for that. That sounds like a dangerous idea.
No.
Don't follow that advice. Whoa! Oh, I'm
He's
hosed.
running.
The fuck? Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Look at the fucking sensor bar. What the hell?
Yeah, it's Mallet 1 and Mallet 2.
And Mallet 3. The half cocooned. He's not weak to it. I am, though. Ah, the third leg gave him balance. Oh, boy, he had 2 cents. This paper can be used to tie up small wounds, stop the bleeding. It looks particularly rancid, though.
Basically, yeah, it'll stop the bleeding, but you'll get infected.
I don't have a green herb either. Barf.
It shows you what the statuses do, like what statuses it does.
Oh yeah, I saw. Hungry baby. Not a whole lot in the southern portion, so I guess we just go up the stairs. Boy howdy, I wish I had fabrics to rip. Turns out getting hit with a tenderizer fucking sucks.
And you could just use the dirty toilet paper and immediately consume a white vial.
It's infection, not poison.
Hmm. Did you use to cure the infection earlier? I missed it.
Green herb. Damn you, doors! I was getting in my way. Also, I have not found a single way to save safely, and it is frustrating. I can only imagine how brutal stepping on a landmine is.
Probably just instant death.
Oh, absolutely. Kind of like with the flames in the end of Funger 1. I love it when the just beat drops. It's so disorienting. Oh, here we go. That feels not as well communicated in my opinion. Lavender. Soothes you and dilutes your fears. Oh, cool.
Hey, how did he beat Mallet Man? I had to look away.
Took his pecker and took his life.
Good. Good. Smart man. Smart man.
The
Rude.
fuck was that? Oh, jeez.
I'm fucking called for.
Oh. One of them has
Oh no, that guy has a saw.
Wait. You know what I have?
That went great.
Nice shot. Oh, it's all of them?
Mm-hmm.
That's some bullshit.
Why?
Because that's the run button too. Man, I couldn't even get out of the menu. Oh, that's death.
Yeah, so when you're able to make that saw weapon, you do 3 hits in one go.
I noticed. Maybe you could talk them down. I don't know if that's the case. It seems like their ears are gone.
Well, now you have knowledge.
Yep, it's always the, first scouting run before getting actually anything done. And the engineer seems like it has potential. Like, get electrician, save the spy. What else is there? Choose weapon crafting, and you have a pretty solid character. But I'll have to figure that out next time with these incredibly silly sensors. I don't know who the fuck said that this game is a lot more approachable. Funger 1 seemed a lot easier.